when that healing happens, what we've been praying for, He has brought to pass.
When you talk about the DJs then daddy, in daddy, then daddy, in daddy, when I DJ Wonder, Mr. Williams from Ghana says,
Salon people in a pushe on a cabo, this time I'm going to put twice eyes on the beat. I fixedly listen to Epic Radio 99.3 FM. So refreshing, alright?
See what the Lord has done. What we waited for has come to pass. See what the Lord.
If I were you, I would sing it to someone. I'll just sing it to someone. Sing.
See what the Lord has done.
Can you see?
See what the Lord has done. What we waited for has come to pass. See what the Lord has done.
And you say, my eyes have seen.
Epic Radio 99.3. It's so refreshing.
Miss Salon people in a pushe on a cabo, this time I'm going to put twice eyes on the beat. Fixedly listen to Epic Radio 99.3 FM. So refreshing, alright?
See my eyes, see my power. See what the Lord has done. See what the Lord has done. It's a marvelous thing. It's a glorious thing. What I've been waiting for. He has brought it to pass. I am. See what the Lord.
See what the Lord has done.
Come and see.
See what the Lord has done.
Nigeria will sing this song.
What we waited for has come to pass. See what.
Some moments can call for calm, others can demand for energy. And with Karel, you get the best of the two worlds them. For tea lovers them, Karel Aroti Premium Blend, they deliver true quality in every cup. The tea leaf they come out from high
Epic
mountain area
Radio.
them. This premium black tea strong, natural and full of character. It go give you one different taste and fresh feeling. We go deal with you all day. With 100 tea bag na every pack, you go always get more for enjoy and safe for share. Karel Aroti, feel the freshness of nature in every sip. And when you need energy for power you day, just take Aro Cafe. Made from 100%
Epic
pure
Radio.
premium coffee. Aro Cafe, rich and gets fine smell. One cup will help you stay energetic and active all day. Quick for share and good for any time and any size. Two great choices and one trusted name. Karel with a bring premium tea and coffee for every environment.
Sometimes then day, when things they go wrong in the community and people they keep quiet. But for keep quiet, not to fix the problem. Now that's make Epic Radio they bring to you Blowing the Whistle. Blowing the Whistle like a radio show who say ordinary people them go talk about what's in really they happen. Now then community them. When are from bad road, no water, poor service, unfair treatments, and corruption. So now this show, where they call out things them respectfully and honestly. And when something good they happen, where people they make progress and real change in their
Epic
life, we
Radio.
also they talk about time. This time you chance, follow you speak up, and follow the hear your voice, and follow you ask questions when they go answer. Whether you they live in a town or in a village, whether you young or you a woman, or whether you a community leader or a concerned citizen, this show now for you. We not just they talk and forget.
Epic
We they
Radio.
follow up with the issue. So something happen. Blowing the whistle, your voice, your community, your power. Only on Epic Radio 99.3 FM.
plenty thank you, plenty thank you, plenty thank you. Now God don't do one for me. You give me colapso, give colapso, give colapso. Now God don't do one for me. Tribulation will come. No worry, be still and know that I am your God.
99.3.
When you talk for the DJs and that, in daddy, then daddy, when I did DJ Wonder.
Epic Radio 99.3.
Me salute people them wanna kushe wanna cabo. This now a boy picking twice eyes on the beat. I fix the listen to Epic Radio.
No weapon for sure against me.
FM. So
Shall prosper.
The Batman.
No weapon for sure against me. Shall prosper. Because I know Jesus.
DJ Wonder. When you talk for the DJs and that, in daddy, then daddy, in daddy, when I did DJ Wonder.
That you do when I say not so for me, not so for me, not so for me, not so for me. When you see me so, I get Jesus. That way the night check. Not so for me, not so for me, not so for me, not so for me. When you see me so, I get Jesus. Against me shall prosper. No weapon fashioned against me shall prosper, because I know Jesus. No weapon fashioned against me shall prosper. No weapon fashioned against me shall prosper, because I know Jesus. Not for me, not for me, not for me, not for me. Oh, when you see me so, I get Jesus. Which boat are looking glass? Not for me, not for me, not for me, not for me. Oh, when you see me so, I get Jesus. Against me shall prosper. No weapon fashioned against me shall prosper, because I know Jesus. No weapon fashioned against me shall prosper. No weapon fashioned against me shall prosper, because I know Jesus.
Epic Radio 99.3. It's so refreshing.
Very fresh and beautiful new week. It's a beautiful day here in Freetown. Hello and welcome to the very first edition of the Epic Morning Show for the week. on Epic Radio 99.3 FM, gets we around the world on myepiconline.com, Choice FM and Radio Garden. This is not the Epic Morning Show and a 2.5 hour long program. We divided into the first and second segment. In the first segment of the Epic Morning Show, we can look at the new mandatory teacher license where the Teaching Service Commission don't introduce, waiting it mean, and why they actually introduce them. We will deal with that issue today during the first segment of the Epic Morning Show today. And in the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, they review the biggest stories from over the weekend. My name is Usman Ibrahim Mara. You deal with the Epic Morning Show. Stay with us. Rise and shine. This is now another opportunity for rewrite history. No matter all waiting happen over the weekend, this morning, this new week, they bring fresh energy, fresh hope, and fresh chances. Now remember, this was it. Success is not always about big moves. Sometimes it is about small, consistent steps, the early wake up, the extra effort, the decision not to give up, and the build, and down to all the build you dream where you always want. So to everybody to listen this morning, your hustle matter a lot, your voice matter, and your journey very valid. Whether you head for work or you head for school, the market, or just starting your day, carry this mindset to say you're capable of more than within you think. Challenge will come, yes, but don't let them define you. Allow them to refine you. Stay focused, stay disciplined, and most importantly, stay positive. This is not the Epic Morning Show.
Shining on me, you are my sunshine. Shining on me, sunshine. Shining on me, you are my sunshine. Shining on me. I caught an angel staring out in the silvery moon. She looks so bright, I just stand and stare. She smiles so cool and tender. Lord, it's a given prophecy. 'Cause in my eyes, I really know she is mine.
OneXBet.sl or app, enter promo code MSL and receive welcome bonus up to 36,800 leons. Plus 150 free spins. Fun to play, fast to win. It's your best chance to grab your luck with OneXBet.
You don't ready for win big money every single day? Epic Radio make them happen with Bomba Cash Out. For just 10 years no more, you can enter the draw and win buy money right inside your phone. No stress, no waste time. And now so you go take joy. Dial *799*2# and choose how much ticket you want. From 1 to 10. Enter your orange money or free money pin. And boom, now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part of that, if they pick your number, the money that goes straight inside your orange money or free money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what do you wait for? Dial *799*2# now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you're not one of the lucky daily winners then. For more information, call the support center on this number yaso 032-300-033. Number Cash Out, money the flow. Powered by Masslink Limited. This not a purpose to whether under 18 or so learn responsibly. Terms and conditions apply.
All right, welcome back to the show. As a parent, waiting to give picking for healthy growth, Benimix na the answer, made from local grains and packed with 14 essential vitamins for the brain and body. No cooking, no stress, enjoy at any time. Just make sure say BFC is on the pack. Benimix, grow strong, grow smart. Here with Reginald Brown-Ojokutusaya with the latest on our breaking news. Reginald, good morning, happy new week. What is the latest this morning?
Thank you very much, Usman Ibrahima. Good morning to you and good morning to the fantastic listeners and viewers on Facebook and YouTube. Now we go into the breaking news highlights. Of course, it's a new week and today happened to be the 30th March 2026. Let's start off with the summits currently going on now Miami, and we see first up, the President of the United States of America, President Trump, of course, hail we own President Julius Maada Bio, who say he called the president's name, and he also says, I love that name, and he begin kudos to him. But say, President Julius Maada Bio been called for inclusive global growth after the F2 priority summits we happened in Miami. So, His Excellency Julius Maada Bio been called for more inclusive and equitable global economic system, which I encourage the world leaders, investors, and development partners for prioritize human capital development and also sustainable growth. Why is the president be delivering keynote address now the F2 Priority Summit 2026 in Miami? President Bill also highlights the urgent need for global cooperation in addressing shared challenges, which include economy, equality, climate change, and access to education. And finally, Usman, he emphasized that Salone in particular ready for partner with international stakeholders for unlock opportunities for growth, innovation. The president also be underscoring government in commitment we are investing in people, particularly say through education, we describe as the foundation for long-term national development. So let's hear from President Trump in message to President Bill quickly.
Also, I want to thank the president of Sierra Leone, Julius Maada Bio. Maada Bio, I love that name. Thank you. Great honor to have you. And chairman of the FII Institute Executive Committee, Richard Atias. Thank you, Richard. As well as special envoy, I call him Henry Kissinger, who doesn't leak, because Henry is a big leaker. Richard Nixon would beat him. Henry, somebody's leaking on us. There's somebody leaking.
All right, that was President Trump, Usman. He say, I love that name, Julius Maada Bio. I love that name.
Yeah, over the weekend, that has been widely celebrated by people in status, including government ministers. And we also see the State House at the official Facebook page post the video and also post comments celebrating President Trump, recognizing President Julius Maada at the Miami Summit. I mean, for many people like Edmond Abu, he said this is a very big opportunity for President May to talk to President Trump, perhaps on negotiations on travel ban, and also tell President Trump to get Boku rare earth minerals them where America can partner with Salo. You know, say now President Trump is transactional, so we can leverage the opportunity there and perhaps talk with President Trump and get benefits, mutual benefits, America and Salon.
Exactly, that is all what we are expecting. But let's switch off quickly to our next news. The momentum they gather, the APC lead negotiator, now the tripartite committee, and also the flag bearer aspirant, Dr. Kelfala Mara, had reaffirmed the party intention for stage a peaceful protest in, of course, opposing President Julius Maada Bio in appointment on Edmond Alpha as chairman of the Electoral Commission for Salon. If we make the statement during the party, the diaspora meeting will be happen in the United Kingdom.
On top of that, the leadership of the party don't decide, say, would they stage a nationwide peaceful demonstration. And the APC therefore do that. And I say this to you, if you are in this hall, and this is for the UK and IAPC, now it's time to re-strategize, to redefine ourselves, to rediscover ourselves. This not a business as usual anymore. We get for stand out and do the right things. With all length where they happen, the moral guarantor.
All right, Usman, that's Dr. Kelfala Mara speaking to the APC diaspora wing as it tell and say the party get planned for stage a peaceful protest.
Yeah, so President, apologies.
Yes,
Dr.
Dr.
Kelfala Mara also be say the moral guarantors them will be take part in the tripartite committee, the peace unity agreement between the government and the APC. They don't agree say they go come earlier than the time would be planned for come. They say we can't talk to government, we can't talk to the APC, we can't see how they can solve the issue between the APC and the government amicably. You know, the APC don't call on them the people where they serve a different governance positions and for boycott governance, including the mayor and parliamentarians. Them. So this, of course, they're saying APC is now saying yes, we will protest. The APC go do according to Kelfala Maraver. It's concerning. We hope the issue between government and the APC will be solved amicably before we get an impasse. We go sort of derail the progress we have made in governance.
Finally, Usman, the national team supposed to play today. Well, the match is not yet cancelled, but the player is threatening for boycott the match, as they say, unless they receive the stipends or match allowance before they go into the pitch for play against Azerbaijan. Now, Salon for play Azerbaijan today at 3 o'clock. Inside the FIFA series friendly match, and up till now the player did not receive the match appearance or allowance fee, and the player they don't say if they don't receive the fee, there is a huge possibility that they are not going to honor the fixture. So that's the huge breaking news that we've got here.
So for play today, they're scheduled for play today.
Yes, the friendly match if they don't receive the match allowance before the gameplay at 3 o'clock today.
But we see them we get sort of dancing competition. We see them they dance at the table, at the hotel, them go lodge. But would that for pay this fee?
So basically, now government now they can normally pay match appearance fee through the National Sports Authority. But as at this match, up to now, according to the players, they don't receive the match appearance. The match appearance fee is $2,000 per player, and then they normally can give. And they get winning bonus as well. If they win, the money can go up. Then we don't pull draw bonus now, but up to now the money no kite. And this game for play 3 o'clock, Usman. So as at now, it's very much. I just wonder. I think they play through the player their mind.
And what they play through, we own mind them too as people. I mean, if they decide not for play and they not play at all,
then why they travel to Azerbaijan?
Yeah, we stand for loss if they not play. It's just a friendly match?
Yes, it's a friendly FIFA series competition, but I think it will be a huge slap on the face for travel all the way. We go to Europe for play a friendly match, and due to match allowance, we're not able to play the game. It will be so embarrassing for us as a country.
And if they go play Azerbaijan today, it will increase if they beat. It will increase the FIFA World Ranking.
Exactly.
So not playing, the derail progress
and all of those things. And then we don't invite players from other countries for can't join the national team. Not playing will be a huge slap on our face. So we hope that thing gets fixed before 12 midday today as a player, then they say, so that they go and honor the fixtures, man. That's all in the breaking news highlight.
All right, Reginald, thank you. It's still the Epic Morning Show. Stay with me.
Shining on me, sunshine, shining on me. You are my sunshine, shining on me.
So today na the Epic Morning Show, we can look at the Teaching Service Commission, the sort of introduction of the mandatory teacher licensing for all teachers them where they teach na both private and public schools. Why then do but first, let me take you through a press statement where they put out. I will try as much as possible for summarize the details inside the press statement. They say the Salone Teaching Service Commission, they wish for informed teachers and the general public say, in line with the Teaching Service Act of 2011 and the Education Act 2023, and with the endorsement from stakeholders and from the education sector, we include the Salone Teachers Union, the National Council for Teachers, for Head Teachers, the National Union for Private Schools, and the Ministry of Education, and the Parliamentary Committee on Basic Education, the Ministry of Finance, and the representatives of the civil society organization, them effective immediately, teacher them go now be required for pay a license fee. So then say the examination fee for the teacher then take before they begin for teach would be 300 leons. The issuance and renewal of teacher's license fee, that fee they not clear it, and the new teacher license fee will applicable to all at the first sitting. They say now 250 leons. Proficient teacher license, they say now 150 leons. Highly accomplished teacher license, 100 leons, and distinguished teacher license, they say now 50 leons. So they say these fees and they part of the national framework for strengthening the teacher profession, the teaching profession, as stated in the National Teacher Policy of Salone in 2020. And the commission they wish for inform the public for say the teaching license it's mandatory for all teachers them na Salone, including teachers them na both private and public schools, as dictated in the 2023 Education Act. They say no teacher will be recruited for public service or considered for certain provisional development opportunities without at least passing the license examination. And the commission say they don't establish an online practice platform that teacher them will be taught on relevant topic, answer practical questions, and take a mock exam in preparation for the license examination. So they also say other thing we include say teachers them where they attempt the license exam and fail from it the pass mark of 50 go need for pay another examination fee for repeat or retake and a license fee to get their license. So this they come up from the Teaching Service Commission that this sort of fee, license fee, is mandatory for all teachers who they teach now both public and private schools them nationwide, and this and say now effective immediately. So starting today, all teachers them required for get a license for teach. The license, of course, we know gets different set of provisions them 250, 150, 150 leons. But why they introduce the teachers license for all teachers them would teach now both private and public schools them nationwide, and why it's mandatory? We will look at this morning here inside the Epic Morning Show. I mean, considering how much teachers are being paid, the average teacher is being paid on the monthly basis. Will this affect their earnings? This we could discuss inside the Epic Morning Show today. Stay with us.
It's not a kind of hit and run, a bubble game dishonesty, cause all I feel is happiness turning around me. I'm glad to say I caught an angel staring out in the silvery moon. She looks so bright, I just turned and stared. She smiles so cool and tender. Lord, it's a given prophecy, cause in my eyes I really know she is mine. Your love is a miracle, makes me feel powerful. Your love is a miracle, hey. I say it's wonderful. Sunshine shining on me.
Welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. For a look at this issue this morning, we get Jami Victory Sankor, Public Relations Manager at the Teaching Service Commission, and on the line very soon, Fode Kuyate, the Regional Secretary for the Salon Teachers Union. Good morning, Jami. Welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Good morning, Epic Radio, and thanks for having me.
Yeah, so let's just go straight into the issue. Why the Teaching Service Commission decide for introduce the mandatory teacher's license?
Okay, teacher license na thing first and foremost way not to salon no more beginner, not to salon no more they do license for teacher them. And teacher license na one way government them around the world they use for I would say for ensure say quality dey na the profession. So they learn from other career them and other works of life way then go give them professionals them license for sure say even though you don't go study, you don't go through a board we don't certify say true you good for do this work where you they do. For example, doctor then go na medical school, do all the how many years, 5 to 7 years course in medicine. But at the end of the day, if that doctor no matter how many years it take, if he not get license for practice, you not go trust them for attend to you.
Well, we've been going ahead without a license for many years since education start na salon.
Yes, so that's the reason we make we get the plenty complaint, the plenty issues, the plenty trouble them we don't defect with over the years. The major problem na quality. For example, we get so many teachers in the system we not trained and qualified, but then they na the system. We get so many teachers we get paper where they show say they train and qualify, but where in actual sense they know maybe then go forge that paper, or maybe they not even go through the system. Then just somehow get the paper. But this license they make sure say we get professionals we don't be certified. Say true this na people them we fit for them at the classroom. So the TSC Act actually give the commission power for licensing all teacher na the country. And also the Education Act where they review inside 2023 say going forward, because salon don't subscribe to AFTRA when the African Teacher Regulatory Authority, we don't subscribe to that body there. We self don't join the law we say now only teacher them will license for dinner classroom. Then I wait to make salon don't begin to now this year. The law don't make a mandatory. Like I was saying, the 2023 Education Act, the Basic and Senior Secondary School Education Act, say now no school not supposed for give full-time employment to anybody as a teacher if that person not get license. We want to make sure say we move towards that period where every teacher in a salon gets license, because now through this process we're able for validate the teacher in qualification. We're able for make sure say the teacher them we go na that classroom they na teacher them we don't go through the prerequisite test for sure say true then train and qualify.
Excuse me, so it's only for new intake people we want for be teachers like they pass through the exams and forget the license?
So not only for new intake, people were already na teacher them supposed for take the license. People were na volunteer teachers, as long as you trained and qualified, you supposed for take the license. People them were, of course, in fact now na the government system for the past 2 to 3 years now. Government of Salon no they give teacher pin code again. if you don't go through the licensing process. Of course, we go into the entire process, how wetin teacher go do. But government of Salono, they give teacher pin code again if you don't go through the licensing process. Since 2023 recruitment, we go through that. We follow that process. After they don't pass the 2023 Education Act.
Okay.
Since 2023 recruitment, 2024 recruitment, and 2025 recruitment, we go through the license. In fact, that's now when the commission begin for pilot the license in the country.
So, Madam Jamie, even teacher who don't teach for, let's say, 30 years or 20 years for still get this mandatory teaching license?
Yes, even teacher I go even say, even teacher don't retire. In your best interest, you get that liberty for sure, say yes, me a teacher. You can go take the license. You get that license, they now you are.
Even if you know the teacher again?
Why are they say, yes, even if you know they're in the classroom now, because possibility they say, you go on for render a service somewhere else as a teacher, where that license they go give you advantage because it show how much of a professional you are.
Okay, we get on the line Fode Kuyate, the regional secretary for the Salon Teachers Union. Good morning, Mr. Kuyate. Welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, Mr. Kuyate, let's just start off with within the Salon Teachers Union make of this latest move for sort of teachers them all forget mandatory teaching license before then to begin for teach.
Thank you very much for that very important question. The Sierra Leone Teachers Union, we get in line with the Teaching Service Commission. We are part of all the process, and we believe teachers in this country are for get license for let them teach, like other professions like the nurses, the doctors, the lawyers. This they give credibility to the profession, and apart from that, they make the public look at the eyes of the teachers as very, very important. Gone are the days where they get teacher no, they can't teach in the classroom without not get a license for teach. They bring about quality education. So for us, SLTU, welcome the idea, and we believe for they in line with the Teaching Service Commission. Like other countries, as I speak to you,
Mr. Sanko, I know we will go straight into that day, but you say it bring about quality education. We not only get quality education.
Well, we'll get quality education, but we will find out even though we get free quality education, we got to call free quality education. But for talk about quality education, it entails a lot. It entails the professionalism of the teacher. It entails the dedication of the teacher. It entails the commitment of the teacher. And that commitment some of the teachers do not get. Then they take this profession, like for this profession, now you wait in place. When you get a better side for go, you go there. And also want the teaching profession for me.
Okay, make her bring in Madam Jamie in the studio. So, in all of this, how long the license will be valid for when we are going to require for make a teacher renew them?
So the license valid for excuse me, valid for 3 years. So where teacher gets a license, when you don't get them, after every 3 years, you go renew them again. However, of course, when the teacher won't forget the license, the first intake, you take exam before you get that first license. For let you renew them, you go through assessment. That's now, let's say you want for renew after 3 years. Now the Teaching Service Commission through the Teacher Development and Performance function, they assess that teacher, they go through in portfolio over those 3 years where you don't get this license, waiting at the credit them where you don't accumulate, or how much you don't develop yourself. If now for renew your license, then you go be put into a category when you want renew. Now which category now you they renew for? Maybe you still then at the new teacher category, or you get for go na another level of the career path. Then after the assessment, you renew. But after 3 years, you suppose for renew your license. Of course, every license where the Teaching Service Commission, they begin give to teacher them, go get a 3-year lifespan.
All right, so let's go now for a very short break. He's still here with the Epic Morning Show. Stay with us.
You sabi Benny Mix? I can tell you, that Solomon is first food love than though. Papa, Benny Mix don't come back home. Look where he rich and fine. Now salon here than they make them. Now he make the always fresh and not here at all. Yes, so then they get 14 important vitamins. When they make picking grow strong, smart and healthy. They fine for big person. It they make your body fresh. You don't ask for cook at all. And you they able to eat in the morning as breakfast, afternoon as lunch, even time safe as dinner. Then they mix get different type like picking mix and super mix for all ages. Members say Benny Mix then a packet and they write PLC panel. Benny Mix they
Epic Radio 99.3.
Once for buy plenty. We are number 44 Battle Street, Piton, or call on 078 134 541 073 661 648 or 088 077 678. Benny Mix, grow strong, grow smart.
Some moments can call for calm, others can demand for energy. And with Karel, you get the best of the two worlds. For tea lovers them, Karel Aroti Premium Blend, they deliver true quality in every cup. The tea leaf they come out from high mountain area there. This premium black tea strong, natural and full of character. It go give you one different taste and fresh feeling. We go deal with you all day. With 100 tea bag na every pack, you go always get more for enjoy and safe for share. Karel Aroti. Feel the freshness of nature in every sip. And when you need energy for power you day, just take Aro Cafe. Made from 100% pure premium coffee. Aro Cafe, rich and gets fine smell. One cup go help you stay energetic and active all day. Quick for share and good for any time and any side. Two great choices and one trusted name. Karel with a bring premium tea and coffee for every environment.
All right, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. Make I bring in Mr. Sanko from the Salon Teachers, Mr. Kuyate. Mr. Kuyate, exactly.
Yes, please.
Members of the SLTU who are teachers, they are required to pay sort of membership fee na SLTU, and this another added burden on them. Is the SLTU not concerned at all on the toll where you get at many teachers them way? Not gets enough salary for the end of the month. It cannot even cover for the expenses in their homes, and now this added fee.
But let me say this. Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, for let me progress as a nation, and to get for benefit you like other countries there where they benefit now. That examination fee na 300. Now one term in a lifetime it appear. When you don't pass the exam, you never sit another exam again. That's not one.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, the license then after every 3 years, they pay 250. If you're a new teacher, they pay 150 and so on, 150 loans. So it's not an added burden in the sense that a lot of benefit they after they don't get a license then they.
Okay.
Remember
whose benefits then they?
Well, now they can't tell you now. When you don't get your license as a teacher, it make clear you get promotion. Government go promote you, and when they do promotion, it they add to his salaries. And when they negotiate for teachers, it is when teachers that have license they go benefit all length in the day. So for me, we don't look at the cost for now. In fact, that the sub-regions in Africa, West Africa, now they pay the least. So for me, teachers them now one off. Now one for see the exam so you pass, except if you fail the exam, you pay another 300. So you get a lot of benefit. You can't pass professional development training 40 years they do. If you don't have that license, you not be considered. So a lot of other benefits in there. So for me, teachers them for now.
Well, they receive their own part of the revenue collected from these fees.
Even the
SLTU, yes.
Oh, not TSC. Now for that money they pay now for the cost of the exams. You know, see then you get for buy a lot of other things them and you get for now for the cost of the exams. SLTU the benefits day. We don't need for benefit day. And the teachers don't pay them for benefit. And I don't begin to outline some of the benefits they get. SLT is not benefiting. But we all roll now for go sensitize the teachers right across the country with the Teaching Service Commission for go talk to the teachers and say they need for see these exams and they need for get a license.
Okay, Madam Sanko, I will ask Mr. Kuyate there. Is this just one of the ways them where the Teaching Service Commission thinks say it will bring in revenues, thinking saying the burden on the sort of subsidies, money coming from government, this not a lot of burden for government, and this they bring in revenue for Teaching Service Commission for carry out the day-to-day activities them, huh?
No. So the money where the commission they charge, not for raise revenue for carry out day-to-day activity for the commission. The commission is still subvented by the government of Sierra Leone. This money where the commission they charge.
But sometimes when I get a complaint say it is slow for coming from government.
Of course, yes, it is slow for come in. We're not peculiar to just the Teaching Service Commission across other MDAs. But we don't have to say this money that is being charged now for cover the cost for conducting the exam.
Only.
We don't, yes. The examination fee we na 300 leones per teacher. We, like I say, the commission don't pilot this licensing for 2 years, and we don't see waiting it entail for conduct the exam.
How much?
Now the exam, how the commission they conduct them, we not just they sit down na HQ say let the teacher then go and sit the exam and all that, or let the teacher then pay can meet we na free time for can sit the exam. So the commission they go with all in gadgets them, because members say na digital exam. This exam is digital, so get all the tablets them, go meet the teacher them, na locations them when it go be very easy for them for access. Then come na their location, then they will get exam centers where we establish right across the country. So of course the commission get for pay personnel them and all that cost, the logistical cost for conduct the exam. Now that's the examination fee they cover. The license fee they cover. The printing, of course, we get for Go Snap, for do all for all that day, and we get machines them where we don't buy. We get for buy ink, get for buy the card them, the material them, for make sure say the cards are printed. So the license fee they cover the printing, and the examination fee they cover for the conduct of the exam. So not for let the Teaching Service Commission running day-to-day activity.
So how many teachers them una think say they na currently presently both private and public schools, and estimate say na this we expect for can take exams?
Well, we they expect say all teacher them na the country for
like
take
how much
the exam.
How much thousand teachers them?
We they talk about over 50,000 teacher them.
We they teach currently?
Currently na the country, yes. Na government no more, we get over 30,000 teacher them. So we they expect all them teacher them they for take the license exam. And also, we they expect all teachers in training. Immediately you don't complete your teacher training for also take the exam. As I speak right now, we get over 10,000 teachers we don't attempt this exam. Yes, we get over 10,000 teachers we don't attempt
public
the
and
exam.
private.
Yes, both public and private.
For the majority public?
We don't, yeah, of course, the majority in a public, like I tell you say, for the past 2 years now, three consecutive recruitment for teachers in a public school. We don't use the exam as a prerequisite. So teachers will need forget PIN code, they now go through the exam. So for the past 3 consecutive recruitment, then teacher them where the commission over, of course, every academic year, the commission they get provision for recruit 3,000 or 2,000 as the case may be, and all of them don't go through the exam.
Madam Jamie, so it's not the ultimatum. Let's say 1 year maximum for all teachers them for finally conduct the exams, go through the process, and get the license? What's not the ultimatum?
Well, for now, like on Friday, no, that was on Thursday, where we get to engagement, the secretary of the commission say, unfortunately, now something very new, yes, it mandatory for let everybody get the license, every teacher. But the commission not go say, if you not take them at all, you then a payroll and then go pull in a payroll.
So which is not mandatory for? Why is it mandatory then?
It's mandatory for all teachers because now so the law say. Consequences now they are the come. However, there are so many benefits where you supposed forget as a teacher when now you not go get access to if you not get the license. So now the consequences is, for example, you want go for reassessment, you want go for promotion. The first thing they go ask, the commission go ask you.
Your license.
You get, yes, what's your license and go show say you're a professional teacher and you deserve this. You want, of course, recruitment. That's one thing. There are opportunities go come for professional development training where the commission done they do over the years. Where teacher go just, we go, yeah, we get this training for do. Now, you go be required for produce your license.
Okay.
So of course I not say no teacher not go on for just they static. You know they go na the go up financially or na the career path. You know one for the static. You want for grow. Now any career where you find yourself.
Yeah.
So the growth now is tied to that.
So the commission can actually oversee that with regards to saying you're not going to be promoted if you not get your license for public schools. You know these private schools owned by private individuals, they decide who to promote, whose teacher they for promote. How the commission can actually make sure say the law go be enacted and implemented in those private schools?
So this is not the reason we make the commission they in constant engagement, also with the union of private school people them. They want them where they lead the private school. Like on Thursday we get this discussion. Even before we get the discussion, we don't they get engagements with them. And we all they engage for see ways and means where we go able for promote this. For example, on Friday, I've been there in discussion with the president of the Association of Independent Schools. And as we they talk, you know, we they engage, we they talk about ways in which we they able for make sure say themselves, then teacher them go for this license. And then they bring out similar things them as then they copy from the government. For example, the president they tell me say, not true. We self go now begin like going forward. Then self now go they propose say when them put especially schools them of course as a teacher they want go when them put out advertisements for recruit new teachers then go use the phrase say teachers will get license, then they at a higher, advantage for get this job. So that way more teachers than the private sector also, they go for license. Then self get other benefits, other packages for them teachers will also go be tied to the licensing.
Make I bring in Mr. Kuyate. The Salon Teachers Union, they push in any way, Mr. Kuyate, for a salary increase because clearly now this will be a deficit because if you spend them on your family, you can't cut that part of your salary there for spend them on license. So in any way, the teaching Salon Teachers Union, they push for salary increase for cover the cost.
Thank you very much for that question, there. We get an agreement with government, we don't call it collective agreement, that after every 3 years, we negotiate for salary increase for teachers across the country.
Has it happened recently?
So the 3 years don't pass. So this year, we probably perhaps this month or next month, we are going to write a letter to the Ministry of Basic and Senior Secondary Education that we for start negotiations for increase of salaries of teachers.
Which not the aim at? Which not the aim at? Which not the aim at? The salary for the average teacher, the amount we are the aim at right now, for all man get the average salary for teachers.
We the aim at least the least teacher qualification when a TC, teacher certificate. Would they aim at that teacher, they forget 3,000 leons a month.
Per month.
The one we get HTC, yes, per month. Because right now, most teachers in Sierra Leone, if not all, they don't receive up to 3,000 leons a month. In what I am saying, most teachers are not even receiving up to $100 a month. And $100 is about 2,400 leons. Most of our teachers in Sierra Leone are not receiving.
And so they add cost on them for pay for license. I'm saying you guys, when they add more cost, more burden on the teachers than for pay for license.
And that is why you have asked us what are we doing in terms of talking to government for increase the salary of teacher. Now they pan also.
Now talk on go demand. Which one?
What we talk now advocacy. With the demand, where say demand he had. Now give and take.
Okay.
Now give and take. Where say demand he had. Now advocacy issue. When they put we figures on the table, they will negotiate. Understand? We they ask for 3,000 leons, 3 million all leons for the least teacher we get teacher certificate. Because no teachers will be recruited will not get a qualification. Those that have the higher teacher certificate would ask for something like 5,000 leons a month, and then for graduate would ask for something like 8,000 leons a month. That itself now help would not help government. Would help government what you do? Because even that one day when you think about the transportation cost, the cost of living, that is very, very reasonable. For that more than that.
They don't pay subsidies. So they don't pay subsidies.
Subsidies they're not paid for this time where they can't end so on Thursday. Understand? They're not paid subsidies, which is second term. And then another issue we'll get for we're not going to invite me on radio, we'll go for I can't talk on them. Because we don't remind government, say that for the pay promptly school fees subsidies. And if they don't then get 2 terms backlog, then it's a problem. Understand? Because that subsidies in the use their subsidies and they for run the schools. Okay. They not get them. And then they all they dampen the quality of education. They weaken the quality of education in this country. So I don't want to use this medium for remind government that the time is coming to an end for second term, and up to now subsidies have not been paid. But I would try for engage the radio stations them, and they will get for write letter to government, especially the Ministry of Education, basic education, and the Ministry of Finance, for let them pay their subsidy before school closes down on Thursday for the Easter break.
Okay, Madam Sankolo, just go through the process. From the starting process and how it ends. Take me through the process for get the license.
Okay, so first a teacher will need for register because we use the teacher management information system platform, when a digital platform for manage all the teacher their information at the country. So first the teacher will need for register with the TIMIS. When you register at the TIMIS, now that time they provide you your national identification. That means you don't verify your identity with NCIA. You provide your national identification and your professional qualification. So if you say me I get TC, you they upload your certificate. Then the next step after the teacher then don't apply, they don't register first. The Teaching Service Commission they go through the registration, all the documents them where they don't provide. And we they validate the result then. That result where you don't upload, we they take the numbers and send to the awarding authority of that result. If now the college award you that paper there, or na NCTV award you that paper there, we they send them back to their awarding bodies then they go through all and get back to the commission, say, okay, these ones are valid, these ones are valid, these ones are valid. We already don't get an arrangement with the institutions when we don't get then confirmation then we they confirm then teacher them. Now the teacher them all when you they register with an email address, an active email address. When the commission confirm your application, your registration, you they get a notification on your email. Say they don't confirm and approve your registration. Now the next step, the commission, after I don't do all that process, they don't validate the papers them. The commission, they they get now dates and centers for the exam. When we don't get dates and centers, like na Kailaun, let's say Kailaun, inside the Kotubari na one center, or inside one RC school na another center, they don't provide all them centers and then the dates where exam they happen, na then center then they. Now the teachers, they go back na the teamies and book a center and a date for the exam. And when that date they reach, you
and then they choose who side they want for seats.
Yes, you book your center. Now you they choose who side you want seats. Because we don't make sure say, we don't make say center get for day on this date. Maybe that date day now you available. You get other things for attend to. When you don't book your center and you date, now on the day of the exam, you they go to the center just with your identification card for sure say, okay, this person are in this and are in this, then you enter. When you go then at the center, then they give you a tablet. You open the platform, the digital exam already did it. Now different teachers go sit exam. Even if and I also want to let people know say we get different exam for different category of teachers based on their qualification. If you register as a TC holder, the TC examination day. If you register as an HTC holder, there's an HTC examination. And if you register as a graduate, the graduate examination day. But we now all go sit down at one hall. Now because your information already there in the system, as you don't log in with your NIN. So now your NIN you they log in with. When you log in with your NIN, because the system already know now which exam you they can sit, which exam you don't book for. Your exam they come now they come up. And you attempt the exam, you get 100 questions inside 1 hour for due. And now multiple choice questions. After that, you don't complete the exam. As soon as you submit, the system don't give you result immediately. As you submit, so you result they pop up now. You email
immediately.
Yes, immediately. As you
don't
submit.
For us, who are responsible? Who are the examiners then?
So yes,
it is automated.
So it's automated. Like I was saying, digital. It's completely digital. Nobody not get for go sit down mark for say that person not like me. It don't mark. It don't fail me. Nobody not they fail you now. Waiting you get 9 you day. So you supposed for make at least 50%. Then you they get the notification say this now you result. You don't get 60%. Then it tells you congratulations. You don't pass the license exam.
So what's the cost in that day? If nobody not for go mark, it's completely automated. Why did they pay such an amount of money then? What's in the cost?
There's a whole lot. For example, not just the way there's a whole lot of work where they happen for let you see that day. For example, we they incur cost even for at the validation, the validation of your qualifications. So like I say, for let them test
for even take the exam safe, you need validation.
For let them test items, then they even did it. It takes a lot. We get writers from all over the country where don't come together for put them test items and they together. Then test writers, then they get for they come also regularly for review and repopulate the question bank. So a whole lot of work. You think say, I don't come, I don't sit. Not no other work, not there again. But there's a whole lot of work. And even also, like I say, logistically, it takes a lot for take the exam to the teachers. Members say we get for go with gadgets them, we get for make sure say there's electricity. Of course, you know when we talk about power na the country, we get for make sure say there's electricity na that center. Also, we get for make sure say there is internet because it is digital. For let you able like when you don't submit and you get your result immediately, the tablet where you they use supposed to be connected to the internet. We get for make sure say there is internet now. All the gadgets them at the center outside in the seat. So all of that we all know what in data cost now the country right.
But Sanko, you did teach before?
Yes, me
you also take the test.
Of course, me self they take the test. Of course, I will definitely get for take the graduate exam.
Yeah, so...
And also, I want for also state one thing. Like I was saying, the commission don't pilot the exam.
Okay.
Teacher then go, you just go, they no plan. We get about 60% pass rate. The one them we don't sit. So waiting we don't do. Teacher no go just come, he can't pay. He go sit, he go fail, he go back, he go be frustrated. During the pilot, we get teachers we don't sit twice, and then they're not even pass.
Sit twice and pay twice.
Well, for now, during the pilot, they're not being paid at all. So waiting we don't do as a commission, we don't work with UNESCO, then get a learning platform. So we work with UNESCO. Now we don't establish a platform usai the teachers them go and practice. Then we don't pilot them. They get teachers then we don't practice through that platform. They don't get 100% pass rate. So now we they make that platform they available to teacher them as they apply. Say you go na this practice platform. It helps you for familiarize yourself with the they get dummy questions. You go through and take the exam day like a mock. Fine, you take a mock exam day and that give you opportunity for practice, and that go help the teacher them also because we don't want a situation where a teacher go pay, he sit and he fail, because if you fail you will get for pay again for do the exam. So like where the SLTU man be they tell you say the only term where you go get issue say I don't pay this money 2 term. Now where you don't go sit and you not pass. But now that's make we don't also make a provision for make sure say when the teacher then go sit, they not go fail. Of course,
but according to the press statement when I put out, when you fail, you can't sit back, you pay.
Yes, now they say you go pay. You they pay. Now that make us say.
But when they prepare them for study ahead of the exams. We prepare them
now for make sure say where they go, they not fail, because we want to make them, because we don't make them no say if you fail, you go get for payback.
Okay, make a bring in Mr. Kuyate as we wrap up and take calls. Mr. Kuyate, anything you want to say as we wrap up?
Yeah, thank you very much. I want for talk to teachers them that we get for move with recent happenings and best practices in the world. The teacher license exams, most countries in Africa, and of course, right around the world, then get them already. We don't late already. We know the cost involved, but the cost as compared to other parts of the world, a very, very, very minimum. So what we do, one for encourage teachers them for go sit the exams and let them get a license. Because as I say, that license day, a lot of benefits get for campaign.
You said to go for the exams? You said to go for the exams?
Oh yes, I don't sit at me. I mean, don't pass them.
How much you get?
They tell them the pilot. They tell them the pilot sit.
Mr. Kuyate, how much you get for the exam?
I mean, get 76.
Okay, congratulations.
Now pass mark, because the pass mark now 50. If I get 76, you know better.
Yeah, you pass.
What's important? I pass. I don't get 100 or I don't want lie. I don't get 90, I don't want lie. That's 76, and then very encouraging.
Yeah,
and I'm for teaching and say not free the exams. It is all objective. No, they do any what they call all objective. When you get 50%, that very day they do no results. So I want to encourage teachers them, let them go sit the exams, and when the license, then they pay for the license, and then they give them credibility and respect. Me that license, the way I get at the end, any pass, I'm a licensed teacher. They bluff with them. So on that note, I want to encourage teachers them for let them to sit the exams and get a license. Then finally, I want for tell teachers and see we start negotiations with government this year for increased salaries and conditions of service.
Mr. Kuyate, I know you're going to head to work now, but please do make sure you stay on the line as we take calls and you from Fambolem we go call and give them contribution inside the show. But we'll go now for a very short break. You still live with the Epic Morning Show. Stay with us.
You sabi Benny me? I can tell you, that Salomon first food love Dando. Baba, Benny Mix don't come back home. Look where he rich and fine. Now Salon here and they make them. Now he make it always fresh and not here at all. Yes, so now they get 14 important vitamin them. When they make picking go strong, smart and healthy. e fine for big person, e dey make your body fresh. You don't ask for cook at all, and you dey able to eat in the morning as breakfast, afternoon as lunch, even time serve as dinner. Benny Mix get different type like pikin mix and super mix for all ages. Members say Benny Mix then a package and they write PLC
Epic Radio.
They all sign a salon for sale. But if you want to buy plenty, we are number 44 Battle Street, Freetown, or call on 078 134 541 073 661 648 or 088 077 678. Benny Mix, grow strong, grow smart.
You need a bank that cares about you. We are here to lend a hand, and we will place no one above you. Modern banking made easy. Whatever your dreams may be, Bloom Bank will get you there. Blooming together, we'll walk with you every step of the way. Banking with excellence at the tip of your fingers. There's only one bank. Bloom Bank Africa, we make it happen.
Show 079-994-993. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You know inside the call from?
Yeah, Lawrence from Iowa.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, in the first place, I tell the madam at the studio and Mr. Kuyate, when they play it's somewhat disappointed.
How and why?
Yes, this commission, just like Mr. Kuyate, the appetite is not being paid up to $100. I believe saying like when they count equality education, sector government is spending this commission for them is amount to the teachers for the increase in fact for the teachers. That matter he said the thing. Compare her past salary to now, you understand. Sometimes that you don't go to 10 times what you get. Now they pay that kind of money when the government is so that pay for lesson with the pay transport, the embarrassment is too much, you understand. If you don't come meet people in this profession for all these years from 19 to the teacher, you understand. That light is a sign of compensation, you understand. You have the active teachers, the paid of teachers, you understand. You see them. Whatever when they come, like when they talk, say the university, the way they teach at training institutions, they partner with them. And what they come out there, he got his certificate, he got his license. When they come out, they come here and there. No, it's too much, you understand. It's too much.
Thank you. 079-994-993. Call me inside the show. We'll look at the new mandatory teaching license for all teachers them nationwide, introduced by the Salon Teaching Service Commission in coordination with other education sector. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Chief Mara, how are you, sir?
I'm doing very good. Suleiman.
Suleiman, the topic he passed me because me, let's say education, they're not the right side, they're not the left side. But what you want to say before that, the people that don't do education or what they educate, one day will support, work in favor for the teacher, the doctor, even the journalist, all the rest, I don't recommend them because education now build the nation. I wonder if now then they think about then that means you know they go before it, they go the thing is up. But better when they think support the system. But I want to ask my sister, that independent then people then the your commission, an independent body or now under government then they. Then the other thing for the license in time is sought for change. Then the money is go for the teachers them because the profit not inside it and the salary is low. Where they think and already. Thank you about that.
All right, Suleiman, thank you. 079-994-993. Call we inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Pamusa, good morning.
I'm correct, thank you. And the first and what they talk now, and I tell them thank you for this new idea we didn't come with for the teacher there. then I agree with Suleiman, say the term too short, the 3 years. Therefore, it's up to 5 years or more than that. And the number one asks, what are the teacher then benefit on this one? Now this na me question. Did man making two? What about the voluntary teachers? Themselves they take this license. So now me question this, sir.
You see, for every teacher nationwide, and part of the benefits them way the consequences that you know go get promotion and other government. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Padista the Lion.
The Lion, go ahead. You get 1 minute.
Yes, sir. You know, for Allah help in this country. I don't know. You know, say the one that we land. I don't know. We will not land several. We think past how then they land. You know, it is so sad. I can so feel the way they take the teacher and they make them fufu. Some fufu. Where it comes and begin make them some fufu. Now, so then can the people that come back then talk say all teachers for go register. If you get if in a grass mattress you get, they go show them. Me assistant teacher them that for play that up to while some man come up country. So man if you not get transport, I told me a labra so Monday. Now me they help them back for transport. I want number 10 thing and all when people them they tell una able receive them. Una able man don't then I don't teach now more than 30 good years. Na pambodi they come on I go Guinea na so na teacher na Guinea na where it come na 3 story can be inside 1 year where can na 3 story can be 3 story. You know, it is so sad, brother. Where you cancel, you know, they can't liberate people in mind. Where you want cancel, they liberate people in mind. But you know, I can so feel no una way land. You know, them people that they turn on like say, una no understand, una no what's up. It's so sad, brother.
079-994-993. Call we inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show today. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. And I tell you, thank you for this wonderful show. One, make us start off by saying I appreciate these teachers' license exams. We are going to employ all other professions, engineers, doctors, and scientists, and all others. We didn't start for them. They fine. But I get issues. One part of the issues they will get, the cost of the exams. Not fair. Why make I say not fair? Therefore, don't make peg on percentages. One, they say, that teacher say, most of the teachers they get below $100. Don't imagine if they pay you 1,000 euros. 1,000 euros, 30%, 300 euros, now 30% of your salary. If they pay you 1,500 euros, now 20% of your salary. If they pay you 2,000 euros, now 15% of your salary. In other words, as the money they go up, the one they get the money way high, then they pay less than the one they get small money, way unfair. So therefore don't peg on percentage. Then two, what are they bringing something where other nations them don't pass? Una go they customize them to our own system. And it's shameful for me. For me, the teacher they talk say other countries then they pay less. You don't try for index that money with salon money with the dollar. They know in dollar rates how much. What are the best indexation? Are the best way that they for compare? You know, who just say they pay. No. How much they pay? You said that don't say the most of the child they get below $100. Where it's shameful for talk. Even transportation, not do for them. Don't forget, say, even when they go put the paper, they will pay. They never pay transport for go sit the exam. No, they never pay more money. This is a burden for them. Me, I wish because the benefits the way they talk for me now. For me, not to make sense. May they add the teacher their salary. Now, in better than the beginning for promotion. The money you do for pay for transport, there is in our salary. For how long you could wait for salary?
079-994-993. Call we inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
How are you, sir? Good morning, sir.
Yeah, you name inside the call from. Hello?
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead. You get 1 minute.
Yeah. Go ahead. I'll let you man to talk. Why not the basic way
Apologies. We know to get you. Please do everything possible for make sure say you call and the sound will be clear. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. This is Almami.
Almami, go ahead.
May God bless you. And one thing I understand, all the one that we the pretenders of education, we feel they educate, they don't get attention per education. And one thing we realize, any nation where the teacher They not pay attention on them because they forget passion. If you don't get passion, how then go give education to the kid? Forget passion. If teacher no get passion, I will get passion for going a blackboard for teach. Until we left this hypocrites like this nation. It's very serious. All along when they make preparation for teachers and teachers them, all the one that were in a position of trust, like teacher teach them. These hypocrites like they make a cost to this nation. Let we pay attention on education. The teachers forget passion, he forget ration. That destruction. Look what did happen at the education. Not provocation. Yeah, provocation. I make another solution. Now we try for strengthening the foundation. Hypocrites education, man, the one that we don't educate, they play hypocrites by education. Let the teacher get passion. And the only way to get passion, they get in full ration. Hypocrites don't damage this nation. Bless him.
Okay, thank you. 079-994-993. Call we inside the show this morning. We'll look at the mandatory teaching license for all teachers them nationwide, introduced by the Teaching Service Commission and backed by other people in the education sector. Let's take a few more calls. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yeah, you never know where you call from.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
You never know where you call from.
I want to talk about education, but when I'm not talking about the university, the college.
Yeah, this is for basic education.
Okay, sir, but do sir, I want to tell you small things, sir. Some people they don't work at university over 30 or more years, sir. If I tell you, sir, they don't pass 4 years now, sir, they're not paying the benefits, sir. 30 days, they're not paying the benefits. Some people they don't die, so they go to anytime where you go, they say, wait, let's pay fees. So certain things they do with the after the education way, if you to say, now I'm going to bring that side, the kind of side, they back, sir. I thank you very much, sir, for taking me attention, sir. You know, pass that, sir.
All right, thank you. 079-994-993. Call we inside the first segment of the Epic Morning. Let's take one more call and wrap up the show. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Yeah, good morning, sir.
You never know where you call from.
Moses, 9 talk.
Yeah, Moses, you can please turn off the radio set.
Yeah, I don't come on this.
All right, go ahead.
My concern is the problem we don't do in the schooling. First of all, when you apply as a teacher, you take 4 months, 5 months, they don't pay you. But if you all have the way, when they give you the user as a starter, you go to buy happiness for safety yourself. But today they say 2-3 years in the classroom, they say you don't get in school. Then they not give you nothing. Then you keep teach. So who say you will able to say to? Now that lady now, Mr. Pierce and I decide what to talk to. But they don't make the teaching freedom become body. So we the parents and we the suffer.
All right, thank you.
Because let's see now on our money, everything. So now that I'm your concern, Andy. At least if the teacher don't take 2-3 months, then can enter and ball. If we able to buy big, if we able to start for research to himself. But some teachers then they are telling you for free. They don't even get paid for sleep. You know get starter. So I'm your concern, Andy. Thank you very much, sir, for you listening.
All right, thank you so much. You know what? Let's take at least 2 more calls and wrap up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. 079-994-993. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my boy.
You never know where you call from.
Yeah, Anamta.
Anamta, go ahead. Anamta, you get local. I don't dig up up now.
Yeah. I don't use your answer, you know, go to assistant.
All right, okay, go ahead.
Thank you very much for that. That's why we extend it. First of all, actually, parents and pledge to people when they come for about teachers. To be honest, we go to salon now respect and attention, you know, the teachers. I know we get problems so. Yeah, if you pay, Now make a teacher, that then shadow the talk and say that God the puna. When I go to go to the puna. But Salone will puna me brother. The reason it should do that. Oh, look how you the teacher will teach the lawyer, the magistrate, the doctor. The doctor they get boku salary, they live better life. They want the teacher to pass, go teach them. Like, it's so attending. So that make me understand. Even this frequently to the present carry. That make it against top block. Because the reason when you already frequency only water. Now the one way the pioneer and one of the teachers. Now therefore consent it back. Then the same teachers, they say get serious problem with border. You see teachers they don't have cash one more year. They salary the one. They don't go outside, they go take money. Now, because they are the principal, the master, them. Same for this example, they kill the city. This is a project, because on this side. I thank you, brother.
Anamta, thank you. Let's take one last call and wrap up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show this morning. 079-994-993. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Your name and where you call from?
Mohammed from Cambia.
Mohammed, go ahead. You get 1 minute.
Yeah, thank you very much. I read in the big comparison with the nurses and doctors. With the when they don't take the state final exams, they don't certify, they don't graduate, they don't get them paper. Then they give them license immediately. They don't get no other exam for take. The doctors then when they come out commerce, they don't graduate. Then they go do housemanship. After the housemanship, then certify them, then get their license, medical and dental council, give them their license. I mean, straight away, then they begin work. They not get no other exam for take. The nurses and midwifery board, when they don't give them they don't give license after training, they not get no other exams again for take. The only thing for the renew their license, no matter that, then they do. But I don't understand this one. Even when you did a college, where you did a training, you get for come out for go take your exam back. For go get a license, we don't get the license again, get for begin take exam. It's too much on the teacher, no motivation, no day.
Yeah. Right. Thank you. Let me just wrap up the show. Madam Sanko, you get anything for say as we wrap up?
Oh yes. Make I just go like to some of the concerns that we can inside during the program. One of the things we major across all the callers them now the fact that people concerned say the salary for teacher them too small. One caller even say make I compare my salary where I been they teach to now my salary where they get where they work for the Teaching Service Commission. I want for compare my salary to where I be they teach and to now waiting teacher they get. So then send them they when me been they teach me teacher salary been they between 300,000 290 something to 300,000 leons. Then day. I know that because I also been the teaching at government school and private school. The private school where I been the teach, then they pay me 500,000 leons every month. When I sit no, they know nothing.
That was then, but compared to now,
compared to now,
cost of living on the rise.
Well, yes, compared to now, I they tell you the list when a TC holder in basic salary in 2,392.66. It gets transport allowance and other allowances where you put all together, and then you get the NACIT and the waiting. Yeah, that's not just waiting. They're not basic. They're not just the least qualified teacher. And me where they talk so the term where I've been they teach, me not be a graduate teacher. Waiting I want for say, waiting at the try for implying I know they say the teachers are being paid the highest. I know they say the teachers are being paid well now. But I want for highlight say there has been improvement. Yeah. The SLTU person talk about negotiation. Then they're about for start negotiation for this year. Because 2023 then succeed for negotiate for a salary rise for teacher them and then we get a 15%. Is it 15? No, 45, sorry. 45%. Of course, then been staggered to 15 every year. 45% increase. We really help for boost the teacher then salary. So usai edeso. Before that same day, make I tell you, me mama we born me na teacher. Where he just retired, is it 2 to 3 years ago? He be get something like 600 to between 6 and 700. So we see before that same day how the salary don't go up small for teacher them. And then they about because the bargaining agreement where them been get with government after 3 years, then for negotiate again for another rise. I know they say we don't get there. But for me, I think say there's a flicker of hope because we see there are bodies where they negotiate, where they mediate, they advocate, and we already talk so we they do very well.
Well, I think
because when we they talk so government they listen.
Government they listen, una?
Yes, because then get that bargaining agreement.
Because una they complain time and time again for say government not they pay subsidies on time. Government they wait even 2-term subsidies. Then they wait until even for the last year subsidies. They wait till the present year before they actually pay subsidies. And now Mr. Kuyata be the complaint say government for pay the 3rd-term subsidy when they not pay it.
Second term you mean? Because na second term we dey so now.
Okay.
Second term they done this week. I no want for say anything now where somebody go say now I dey defend government. Me not government I dey defend. But waiting I want for say. The fact that we see say inside 2023 the government listen to the teacher them when they bring up their demand, and now then they about for bring up another set of demands, and the government because of the agreement where they get with the union they bound for listen. So for me I say we get a flicker of hope because there are bodies and there are structures now for let people advocate for teacher them, and that we glad for see. I know say somebody be they talk about if we they compare now because we compare with other country them, we compare the earning power, we compare the cost of living. Now that make we get a lower. In fact, I would say we get the lowest cost for licensing na the country. However, I want to let people know say the time for, because there's this other concern about the term for renew license a very short way. Somebody say now na 3 years is supposed for the 5 years and even above. The commission definitely will listen to all them waiting inquiry, then request here and then concern here. And after 3 years, we go back to the board and review some of the things them way they. But this, I want to let people know say all these things will don't be put in place. One thing we're very peculiar about the Teaching Service Commission, the Teaching Service Commission, they not establish them for protect government. They establish them for protect the teachers. Now body for service the teacher them and for work for the teacher them. Now that's make now through the commission, the union they able for negotiate for improved conditions of service for teacher them.
Another caller also mentioned for say why not make it 5 years for you need the license?
Yeah, for you need the license. And then I make us say it's subject to review. We go back and see why make them input on 3 years. Is there a need for review to 5 years? The commission will definitely go back and engage with other stakeholders them. But I'm going to let people know say teacher sensitivity is at the core of the work where we do as a commission. Because I will tell you, almost everybody in the commission, imagine me a PR manager, but I am a teacher. You know, then get a reason why they look specifically for a PR person. We also get an experience as a teacher. Okay. Almost everybody in the commission don't serve as teachers. So we get we of course now we comping them and we get we all concerns at heart. And we they work in the interest of the teacher then.
Okay. Mr. Kuyata is still there?
Still there, but in public transport now.
All right. So you go just say your last message and we end the show.
Yeah, thank you very much. As I say, we will start negotiations with government this year, and we will put we demand them on paper, And when we come to the negotiations, we will ensure say the teachers their salary is better for them because of this new implementation of this teacher license business. If you see the teacher get a license, you got to make sure say conditions improve. And that is what we have to do. So we have to all teachers across the country. Let them keep their fingers crossed. Beginning is for them, and we will negotiate for a better terms and better terms for the increase and conditions of service. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much. Jamie Victor Sanko, now the Public Relations Manager at the Teaching Service Commission, and for the creator, now the Regional Secretary for the Salon Teachers Union. And up next, we'll get sports and entertainment news, plus the review of the biggest stories over the weekend here on the Epic Morning Show, the second segment of the Epic Morning Show. I want to say thank you to all two of my guests for joining me for discuss this issue and clarifying all the facts this morning. My name is Usman Ibrahim. Until tomorrow again, they say Tata.
A warm welcome, good morning to a bright start of the week. Let's just going through how sports happen during the course of the weekend. So a back-to-back victory now for Kimi Antonelli. So the Mercedes-Benz don't drop back after the start one pole, but a safety car being helped for regain the champions. So, well, we all know that this young man is currently winning the Italian, currently at the age of just 20. and of course, he don't win another Formula One. From that, we go to boxing as Moses Aituma. We don't win another young star making the mark in the world of boxing. So the 21-year-old will extend an unbeaten record to 14 victories in 12 knockouts by defeating Jeremy Franklin in the 5th round. Man, imagine boxing at 12 round, he win the fight in just the 5th round. Away from that, we'll come now to Olympics as a strong message don't come out from the Olympic Committee. We say transgender women them now, they don't ban them for letting them not take part by any female event na the Olympics. So we all know there are a couple of transgender which can happen in the Olympics. So now the Olympics don't say for any woman, for any man we turn to woman, or for any woman we turn to man, who get the chance for take part in any Olympic Games. Another history maker, but this time now in the world of rugby, as the former England Rugby League international referee Wigan Warrior, of course, the officiates a rugby match in the male-dominated teams. This is the first time we see a woman officiates for a game inside the men's Super Game. Well, from now, look on to football. As Brazilian international Casemiro don't confirm, say he go left Manchester United at the end of the season, and he go left the club in June. And finally, it's match day. Leon Stars go play against Azerbaijan in the match against, in the match inside the FIFA Football Series, and this match go play at 3 p.m. So at 11 a.m. you go get all the match built up on Epic Sport. For this morning, all this we get for you inside Sports Update.
Hello, good morning, and welcome to your very first edition of your entertainment news here on the Epic Morning Show with me, Big Daddy. So, Bad Bunny don't order Mr. Easy and Power Africa for pay a sum of $456,312 for a legal fee after he defeats Mr. Easy signing Joe Boy in a copyright case. In other news, popular Nigerian actor Zubi Michael received a massive love in Freetown as fans flood the street with cheers and vibe. The Sierra Leone DJs Union want for send a thankful message to all Sierra Leone and artists we come out, of course, for celebrate with them on the very first award winner, the Sledo. And of course, it was a massive one. And away from Dawande, well, the Bo Magistrate Court number 1 has reportedly issued a bench warrant for Sierra Leonean hip-hop star Alhaji Amadou Ba, popularly known as LJ, along with Ibrahim Kroma, after both individuals failed to appear in the court on Friday, 27 March 2026. Details on that we will reveal at 4. And also, Rayboy Blue and Country Boss, No Rules. Well, the official flyer is out now, and the song will be out on Friday, April 3rd, 2026, both audio and video. So, talking about the award, well, big shout outs to everyone and to the man of the moment. So, SOYSO won 5 awards on all 5 categories he was nominated. So, a big congratulations to the man of the moment for 2025-2026, because, I mean, on all categories he won. And moving away from SOYSO, so, well, Don Creek don't reveal the artist name inside new song Winner Hala Hala. So, Don Mystic, Shadow Boxer, Exubi, Black P, of course, will be waiting for the release of the song. And finally this morning, A big congratulations to our very own Sia and Edward for winning on their category as Best Entertainment Presenter for the radio segment. And of course, it was a night of joy. So congratulations to our very own Sia and Edward for the ENT Review Show. This now we get for you this morning here on the Epic Morning Show with me, Big Daddy. Join us at 4 for the drive time.
Morning, afternoon, it's all day so calm. I know the fed for impress nobody. Now me real life and they live and know they fake come. And they cut me good to me size. For the money, you know they full up me eye. That in all they way they satisfy. Like where you get your peace of mind. Nothing better pass peace of mind. Peace of mind. Peace of mind. Nothing better pass peace of mind.
This Ramadan, love the travel and the blessing where you get in return. Boku, where family they oversee, they send support. Where you give zakat with clean heart. PC Foreign Exchange Bureau to make us simple, fast, and get Boku reward this Ramadan. We will share blessing with you. Anytime you receive money through we enjoy 1% cashback for all transactions. Now any PC and Sons outlet now the country with PC Foreign Exchange Bureau. No stress, no long story, just trusted service with transaction and meaningful rewards. This Ramadan, send love and receive blessing from PC and Sons Foreign Exchange Bureau, the money transfer service where you defend all signers alone. Visit any PC and Sons outlet all about the country today. You sabi many me? I can tell you, now Solomon in fast food love Dando.
Baba, Benny Mix don't come back home. Look where he rich and fine. Now salon here and they make them. Now he make it always fresh and not here at all. Yes, so then they get 14 important vitamin them. When they make picking grow strong, smart and healthy. He fine for big person. It they make your body fresh. You don't ask for cook at all. And you they able to eat in the morning as breakfast, afternoon as lunch, even time safe as dinner. Benny Mix get different type like
Epic Ready
and super mix for all ages. Members say Benny Mix then a packet and they write PLC panel. Benny Mix they all sign us alone for sale. But if you want to buy plenty, call number 44 Battle Street, Freetown or call on 078 134 541 073 661 648 or 088 077 678. Benny Mix, grow strong, grow smart.
I hope that our visitors would listen to the song carefully, because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press. Bad things are blown out of proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island they will never mention. Like our scholars have sit and passed every test. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. You know our music is rated amongst the best. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. But if a man steal a mango or breeze blow up a woman dress, headline in the foreign press. True, true. Lamba bombemba. Lamba doba. Lamba de la de.
Dan Reeves once said, difficulties in life intend for make you better, not bitter. Hello and welcome to the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, where they come to you on 99.3 FM, Radio Garden, Facebook, YouTube, and through our website at myepiconline.com. Me na your host, Marion Precious George. And inside the show this morning, government introduced legislation on State Protection Service, the protection of presidents, vice presidents, and other leaders them in the country. And self-transnational organized crime units don't receive 461 carton of tramadol from the Salone Port Authority. And also, ECSL chairman comments high-level engagement with political party and other stakeholders. All of the stories, plus the review of various newspapers, they inside the show this morning. And for joining me to discuss these issues, I get inside the studio Mohamed Tobi Kagbo and also Solomon Sundu. Good morning, gentlemen, and welcome to the show.
Good morning, Marion. Good morning to listeners and viewers.
Okay.
Good morning, Marion. Good morning to listeners and to viewers out there.
Okay, straight off we'll look at stories reported on the front pages of various newspapers, and for that, my first take will be the Aoko newspaper. Top story reads, join the conversation. The enemy of radical inclusion, silent capital flight. Another story, regional solidarity takes center stage at Africa's premier health financing forum. VP Julde Jallo warns ECOWAS to close a digital gap or code growth edge. And finally, SLTU launches mandatory teacher licensing system to elevate education standards. All of the stories and more you go get now the Aoko newspaper.
We first speak this morning now the Concord Times newspaper. We get really interesting stories. I'll start with the first one. We say Trade Minister articulates Sierra Leone's perspective on WTO reforms at the MC14. China's 15th five-year plan ushers a new chapter for Africa partnership. EPA intensify crackdown on illegal river mining. These are all interesting stories you can find now the Concord Times newspaper.
And away from the Concord Times, I take the satellite newspaper. A big banner headline reads, SLPHA-DG Baranta. We will pursue anyone trafficking drugs. And also boosting cashless economy as Orange Money unveils MasterCard in Salone. Another story reported Team La Valley, a call to restore integrity, action, and accountability. And finally, government showcases $34 million agro-industrial investment at Tomaboom. All of those stories and more you go get now the satellite newspaper this morning. It is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, and we will discuss a range of issues this morning, as I make mention of. We will look at the first one we get to do it. The governments of Salone will introduce legislation where go create dedicated state protection service where they say a new security unit tasked exclusively with protecting the president, vice president, former leaders, and other designated VPDM. And according to the Chief Minister, David Moina Senge, where the ladies bill in Parliament, he said this government, the specialized unit, will also responsible for securing critical state facilities. He argued that the creation of SPS necessary for response to involving national security threats will go surpass the capability of traditional policing and military units. He said this emerging threats include cybercrime, violence, insider intelligence leaks, and hybrid political disruption. And we're able to defend the bill again at Parliament during the lane. He also say this designed for strengthening existing security framework them rather than replace them, pointing out broader national security context. It make mention of several other things regarding this particular bill where government the push for make it become law, and mainly the bill according to they for the protection of presidents, vice presidents, former leaders, and other set of hierarchy government people. I will start with Sundu on this particular development, introducing this bill to Parliament. What do you think about the bill in general?
Well, I think Sierra Leone they move on with what we call the democratic, norms and principles where we think they cut across other countries. Where we take America, for example, you look at the former president, you look at the vice president. Just recently, I did see after the office of the presidency, now you see Obama, they make money from, in past work experience and the like. You see the vice president, now they tell you go get home, security, and save the in a part of governance as well. So I think if Sierra Leone don't they inculcate certain things, and because we don't see, most of the vice president them, even though under former president Kaba, I think like we say now for strengthening the existing laws, former president Kaba blessed memory, it be put that say all vice presidents, all presidents, all the motoka. Now we don't see that they happen. We see former president Kaba for himself, with them they pass that bill, now for themselves and the like. But it go around for see now, we see former President Nkrumah when serve there, it gets states. If they, for example, if President Bio then buy motorcar for him, the former president said they get the same vehicle where you see the state they use. You understand? Similar, something like that. You see the vice president himself, like could be see former blessed memory himself, Berewa. Myself, I be the see because now all they go the same church. Now all be now all be they go the same church. I they see them government vehicle them at the end. I they see Victor 4 now. Himself they enjoy. Recently, we say due to this peace unity, the former vice president Sam Sumana said they don't get insecurity and some that is what I heard. For me, if the one for strengthen that kind of thing, it look like, forget state people and way for contribute to state governance. Meaning, like, what they go on so? Forget people away for council and say, Sierra Leone, like, if we get like former president Nkrumah now, like former VP, they all force to do and say, no, but that is the experience. We want to call on waiting to go then impasse them. For example, what's happen now, the opposition no one go na parliament. These are the role as state people for come inside and give advice to the one way they in governance. I think say now a step in the right direction. They always say let them make the thing way for go. I will use the word let not be overburdened on the economy. Because
so we do we need a separate law for talk about the security of presidents, vice presidents, or past presidents and VIPs, where, as you make mention, those past politicians or past VIP personalities in the country, gets the security and then vehicle them where they still use. So do we need a separate law where they look at these things as well?
Well, from what you read, and not talk say they change the law, that strengthen the laws. It's like strengthening the law mean additional thing in the way they get for puts.
But this is a new bill.
That is it. It's to strengthen the existing law. Strengthen the existing law no means say they can change what's we don't do.
I'm not saying that they change. We already get that in place.
Thank you.
And now we are getting a new bill.
Additional bill.
Additional bill. Yes. I'm asking if do we need an additional bill to the already existing laws?
Well, perhaps if we look at that in a vehicle they talk about. But you talk about
security.
Security.
Of course, security. The past vice president, as you make mention.
Yes, but we have to know how that don't they exist and how that don't they happen. If it really comment Missouri to waiting what they say. Then we look at, as I mentioned, then states and the Salon we economy. That means they say na me concern one day. Let not do thing we go overboarding we economy at the end of the day. Now make them people are waiting in a service. They get all sorts of benefits and the like. That is why we are calling on them. When you are in position, work for the people. Because at the end of the day, the states get for go back and say, no, una die, they take care of una. So I think for me, the law forbid there not to overburden the economy, but to strengthen, as they say, the law, we pass officials and let themselves be effective in governance. Because as I say, you have to get state people where perhaps they impasse them. Like for example, the Peace Commission where the TRC recommend. Why they recommend for the Peace Commission day? Now, what would it come depend on foreign nationals who can't talk with indifference in there. But the Peace Commission for day now, like then see how they agree, therefore they take part, for bring Canadian people in there together where there is impasse. Now that kind of make way regulation they take place for.
According to Honorable Basiru Siliki, we are the Deputy Leader of Government of Business and Government Business in our Parliament, a caution that the new unit could easily be politicized, and he also urged that any appointment to the SPS be strictly merit-based on professional, warning against fixed terms that might intensify in political loyalty over security. Talk about political loyalty over security as well, meaning that some of those laws they go to Parliament and at the end of the day then pass them, the bill then they go to Parliament and then pass them into law. But at the end of the day, politicians then they use them for their own purpose, or politicize the whole law for make it like a political tool.
Well, me come out from the different burden, say, overburden with economy. But from that point, why would we talk about political tool? You understand? We don't see, for example, the former vice president had not being the state person for make enjoy the benefits, and they will see outside politics. They withheld everything. I think that's not based on that, like where they say. We see outside Sam Sumana, they withheld everything. Now, pass what they talk say, ECOWAS intervene, and now this government can don't say for the peace unity, then say, okay, we get them back. If enough we politicize, if that person therefore enjoy the benefit we for enjoy, as I say, state person for be state person, like they impasse the way they get, we need to get state people Marion. For say, okay, but we don't work in this country, I don't foresee with their life, let we won't go down the drain, because as I say, governance is continuity.
Okay. Toby, this bill they come in the country a few years to election, and people might be wondering that is this one of the ways where politicians can normally do, where they know say perhaps then time in office they come to an end and they not get any clarity or confidence of winning the next election.
Thank you very much. But for me, I want for totally look in that direction, despite I get a very strong opinion on this particular issue. One, my first point about this, about the duplication of roles. We all know, say, we get so many security apparatus or security agencies in the country. We get the police, we get the military, we get ONS. These are all security apparatus that charge with the responsibility for ensure, say, we get a lot of security in all aspects. And this night country we believe in freedom of speech. Will this law or will this act allow person for talk freely and criticize things which you think are not going the right way? Will this law or act permit that for happen? Because why I'm saying this give a lot of protections to people who will acquire government position. That is the honest truth in this. They are highly protected. And of course, they should be protected before, during, and after. And I mean say, because if you not be a president or vice president, if you come out, you pass on side, people for use all kind of words against you or perhaps go against you. But that is one. I'm looking about the duplication of role. How will they explain this to the people and not say this will not affect the ONS, this will not interfere with the work of the police, and this will not interfere with the work of the military? That is one. Again, cost implication. We all know, say, in the country, this requires a lot of money. It requires logistics, it requires training, it requires facilitators. So there is a lot we will take into consideration in terms of implementing this. How much can we spend as a country? We all know the economic situation now in this country. Bring in a new idea that would just protect few sets of people, because it's already tagged to the president, vice president, diplomats, or perhaps leaders would acquire high government position. After the cost implication is about the political neutrality. This is a major concern in all of this. Within a country, Usai, like I rightly said last week, people will say, I will kill you for party A and party B, but I will never say I will kill you for the betterment of this country. within a country, people are loyal to political parties than the country. Will these acts or will this law be as neutral? We're not going to affect any person belong to any political party.
That are the same call way Honorable Basu.
This is the significant point. I'm not looking. Yes, the cost of which you go take. That is one. Taxpayers' money for going to all of this. I'm not against it for being implemented, but the political neutrality, will it be highly respected? Freedom of speech, will it be highly respected again? Because there are Sierra Leoneans where they criticize rightfully, lawfully. They are making positive critics. Will this law limit them for talk?
So what do you think the Parliament will do in this regard, especially where, as I make mention, the Deputy Leader of Government Business don't raise some points or things where it feels say the law for cover and the law not for be politicized.
For me, I think I listened to Kille when Mielda brought the talk. The Samsman example is a typical example where Sierra Leone for bank can say that was due process was followed. And we all see many of in inheritance, it gets them back based on the issue that he gets in being removed as vice president, when many people think that it being really unlawful, the due process were not followed. But in this state of the country now, we all know we're in a high political tension. That is the honest truth. This is 2026, 2 years from now, we're going to the next elections. Our politicians want for protect what they left, or for say they want for use this as a yardstick. For me, I don't think we not for put more politics in this one.
So having it at this moment, do we need such a bill at this moment?
For me, I think we need such a bill at this moment. One, we all know when we come into elections, issues with politicians in the face. So for me, it's something we need. But again, how fast do we need it is the question. For me, yes, we can start for deliberate this in Parliament and look into Ramkili before it become enacted into law or before it become enacted into the governance structures or governance system. So we for take in a highly for think highly in order for pass this. But for me, I don't think this will just go after maybe the ruling government or perhaps the opposition or the political parties. Let's think nationally. I'm not thinking about the politician. I have to think about how they're going to implement this law, which money they're going to use, the oversight in terms of accountability. Who are they supervise this body? Who will they talk to? Who are they going to give accounts of what they don't use? How do they do their work? These are all things we should take into consideration. For me, this is not political. I'm not looking at what you initially say, perhaps maybe the ruling government thinks maybe they might not win the next election, or perhaps they feel like if they left governance, they go after them. These are all things we then go to think right now.
The chief minister being the person who will lay the bill in the parliament speaks a lot about, waiting exactly in the try for push for.
But the honest truth is, this is not the first time this bill of passed in Parliament. It started with Dr. Ahmed Tijankaba of blessed memory. Now they didn't start this. Okay. But yes, the first, then go to the first phase, then start the first phase. I think now they want for complete term. It is not a bad idea, because who knows what will come out in the next elections in 2028. So this is to protect people in high offices. But the political neutrality and what people expect from this, how we're going to use taxpayer money in terms of accountability, and if this goes supersede the likes of ONS and the Sierra Leone police in terms of role duplication.
Well, that area there, I don't think, say, for example, when you talk about all security apparatus, they under the national security
ONS.
Or ONS. So for me, I think say the units not going to be special. Okay. They're not going to be supersede. Now, like the military, they for save lives and property, and sovereignty. Waiting, but we get police, we get other units where they under like fire force. All they under the ONS, because the ONS then they strategize, sit on security issues. Me with the emphasis now the economy. The economy now, you would always see how the economy. I mean, how the Fed for other thing then be. So if we create other thing, it creates more burden on we economy. That is, yeah, the wage bill, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go for a very short break. When we come back, we'll look at another issue.
You don't ready for win big money every single day? Everything will make them happen with Bomba Cash Out. For just 10 loans no more, you can enter enter the draw and win buy money right inside your phone. No stress, no waste time. And now so you go take joy. Dial *799*2# and choose how much ticket you want from 1 to 10. Enter your orange money or happy money pin and boom, now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part of that, if they pick your number, the money that goes straight inside your orange money or happy money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what do you wait for? Dial *799*2# now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you know one of the lucky daily winners then. For more information, call the support center on this number yaso 032-300-033. Number cash out, money the flow. And by Masslink Limited. This was a purpose to weather under Etino. So, learn responsibly. Terms and conditions apply.
OneXBet.sl or app, enter promo code MSL and receive welcome bonus up to 36,800 leons plus 150 free spins. Fun to play, fast to win. It's your best chance to grab your luck with OneXBet.
Welcome back. It is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, and we discuss a range of issues. We move to another topic, whereby the Transnational Organized Crime Unit do receive 461 cartons of tramadol, where the Salone Port and Harbour Authority will seize. And according to reports that come out over the weekend regarding this, the tramadol them is inside 420 feet container where they intercept and then hand them over to the Transnational Organized Crime Unit of the Sierra Leone Police. And according to reports, the shipment then say now one Guinean national ship these containers for come na the country, and right after then get intelligence, so then starts for search and later find this amount of tramadol. And at the time where the reports come out, then say somebody will come, we go na the ports for go clear the container or for go take the goods them. Then we get for arrest them, and the day with the Transnational Organized Crime Unit, when the driver of the vehicle will go for go collect them goods here, so and they help police with investigation as of Friday over the weekend. I will start with Sundu about this interception. Before now, the ports be always say them harmful drug them when they come inside the country, not to through the ports they pass. Then say because the country gets porous borders, but then always they search for see exactly if the goods where they come, then they nothing away for come inside the country, to like them drugs them we don't they kill a lot of young people. But now we see then just intercept 461 cartons of tramadol, and this they happen after the pharmacy board they don't put out a notice about this particular drug tramadol, and they want them way for dinner the market, they were for come to the country, they were them for buy over the counter.
I think say the port or Harbour authorities, this show like say they don't up the game for make if them they deny say they no go through, now you don't come and they don't show to the public say anyone we pass with their illegal substance, we as you mentioned the pharmaceutical board we don't ban tramadol. We get the one we did for medicinal purpose, we not by prescription, right? We done they know how they can, but this illegal one I think say that a kudos for them, they don't able to intercept them. And I see back not only the port, I don't know if how true is that over $1 million and some drugs we then capture within the border area. All of that, they should say Sierra Leone need for up the game, because this tramadol issue, I be there on a sister program just now they talk about Guinea, they talk about the deport with people or they send with people out of the country and say they on illegal thing. But this is not a Guinean national. Me don't they say this. And we start to talk on the sister program that Sierra Leone need for really step up with game, because we don't take too much. All the thing we talk about, I go tell you say Salone man then and they pan drug, but we look at them containers, not so picking money then the one day. Now we see now, they side with them, they say we get them porous border. Now we can through the ports. They tell you, say, we really need for up with game, for unveilance in the way then people want for can bring our country. If you know they can't go Guinea, why they can't count in Sierra Leone? These are the issues we talk about. This say Salon for be serious about the security issues. We don't take a lot. Me now I know they talk about law become xenophobic. Like we be talk this now, you know, now on a sister program. But we get this now the time where we get for be serious about the security. We they see now they expose with people and say yes. Me they say like for example, where I do the good governance yesterday. The reason why Sierra Leoneans and we then people come together for respect the green, white, and blue, not involve yourself into kuskas or anything of violence, because one of these things we necessitates is deportation. Now when Sierra Leone person, because I call and I interview the person who give me the part of the Sierra Leone association that was necessitate this kind of thing. Why they drag this? Because we there the other day we talk about, you know, national ID card, people and forget, you know, proper identification. I did on a sister program, the press attaché, they emphasize on that. This is not the country, this is what they talk, the last day they Mario, they talk about for even take your own national ID card. So I longer for be serious. We don't see other country, they put their own security measures. Let we say begin to ask ourselves, say, how we for bring Sierra Leone, you know, where it will become the area where everybody could be attractive for can do business with peace. We get so many people in our way they live now on their drug issues. You know, say the typical Saloma on the inside, like this one, 4 containers. Now Guinea National, let's be serious this time around and begin know how they check people where they live now in country. Okay. That's not the thing I would say. And I want to say kudos to Port. And as much as they don't begin the raises, they'll begin to see more of them kinds here for letting you know intercept them kinds. But the only thing they don't capture these 4 containers. Imagine not so small, you know. Now we'll see inside the public will see them. If they get for destroy them, let not be under the carpet. Because at the end of the day, they'll not begin seeing at the market's back. We go don't sweat on that. They don't capture them, but we begin see under the market's back, you know, we'll find. In as much as they don't do the work, if they destroy them, let the whole world know say, yes, these 4 containers don't be destroyed.
Now, where this issue happened last week, where we talk about the deportation of Sierra Leoneans, and one key factor where people believe say now the reason why Guinea continuously deports Sierra Leone and them now because of this drug issue where they may catch the ambassador, former ambassador in Guinea in Motoka with some drugs and so. And now the reverse is happening in Guinea and national as well. They come with drugs inside Sierra Leone.
Now make they say as I be there on our sister programs, like let we get for serious. We get for serious. At the day, you know, may other be co-panelists they talk about from where they represent government, they talk say we should not be xenophobic. We are not xenophobic. But we need for put with country. We get a lot of nationals the way they live now. In fact, they follow the court issues. The sentence where they do, then talk about one Ugandan, not also talk about other foreign nationals. So for me, we have for serious this time round for say yes. In as much as the one for blackmail Sierra Leone. Let we say begin to say now, look at these 4 containers. Why you not can go to Guinea?
So then they blackmail Salon?
Not blackmail, because you know, if you look, and I would say, well, for the fact this is not captured life, in another word, na Guinea national. Because if we know they able for propellants in the but where you can pass Saloma business, we able for raise them. You see, this is not one of the two we talk about, even the national ID card. We the opposition they talk say no, we not for put check and they check people them. Where you go now then country then they one step you take they ask you about the car identity.
So are the Guineans taking these issues of drugs out of proportion where it involves Sierra Leone and all that's the way to go, and as we make mention Sierra Leone for do the same?
No, for me you see it's not tit for tat. But we have to be serious about the country, Mario. We have to serious. If we're not serious, and some people go they do something and they go to the salon, now like the name go Freetown, now free place for can live. You go to the slum area. In fact, as I talk to you, somebody give me the information, say we go to another bay. They ship them, the boats away they can and nets. Now inside them, they will security, they call them on their attention. Then therefore be very serious, the marine, then they think the way they can on that side, the people the way they live. And now they see most of the one the way they do them bad business, now they live. You make like they not get, but then they live there, they get now they do all the bad business naturally. Where ship can, where boats can, now through the side and there they go. So for me, this is not call for security apparatus. Then let me be wide awake.
Yeah, Toby.
This is a highly sensitive issue, and pointing from a Guinea national. One of the things we've already started again for establishing that the Fullers, the Soso, the Madingos, the Kwanko, the Yalonka are part of our ethnic groups. They are recognized ethnic groups because we get Sierra Leoneans when are Fuller, they don't want to go Guinea in fact. They are born as Salonia from their mama or their papa them. But the issue about drug, Marion, the highest drug or tramadol, where you go find na Guinea, the quantity or the amount, you know, even come na. Because majority, this industry border crossing point, I don't feel say they go after every month. We not hear a crackdown of hard drugs or illicit drug where they catch with somebody now we border. There is a true story. They catch somebody with I think 61 cartoon plus over $1 million.
Yeah.
For goodness sake, for like an individual, like crime force in Europe, for work out money with $1 million. So just imagine how much of drug as allegedly from the individual, because he's not been proven guilty yet, how much of them drug then they don't pass through Salone. I come now to the airport, and I think we need more intelligent surveillance now we airport. Imagine we not get a free port. Guinea gets a free port, not just port expenses you pay. Not so like where you pay a huge amount for clearing air. The intelligence for even know say they are not satisfied with the container, made them check them. It's cause for concern. Yeah. It's very proactive moves. But within a country, if tramadol cost go up, for example, now many people about 20 leons. When he lost, when you struggle forget him, when he reappear, he surface again, the cost they go up. So for me, we shouldn't be hypocrites in fighting this issue about drug. Okay. We not for even take them lightly. For me, I think we areas like we airport, we port. These are areas we need high intelligence. They lose borders. This not time we need high intelligence surveillance, because we then at the bad book to the outside world in terms of allege. Say we get somebody with a high drug fugitive at the wall linked with Salone, despite there is no confirmation to that as of now. And there are so many countries. The embarrassment we Sierra Leoneans they face in traveling. Now we travel, you know that we are not even treated as human based on the issues and reports when they get that has to do with drug-related affairs or related issues. Sierra Leoneans, when they travel, they step on our side, thorough research before they feel satisfied, before you get an access for go to your next route or your next area where you go. So for me, because this is a fight we could not win by day or by night. It has to do with corporate responsibility. It has to do with how people being honest. But most of the time, after a way they don't apprehend this drug or alleged tramadol, the people not be held accountable. Then they go unpunished. So they still get the mind for come back and bring more. And we all know that many of these issues that has to do with drug, we don't see highly perpetrators. Now small people them. Okay. We only see they face more consequences that has to do with like drug related for tracing them. So for me, I think we could do more. But I want to commend the officers now the port. That was a proactive move, and not just for let we see the cartoons. Let we ensure say the right purpose being done, like when they can dispose them and burn. But we need to do more in those highly sensitive areas, and again, to border crossing points.
Okay, quickly, before we pick calls, we look at we final stories. The chairman for the Electoral Commission for Salone, Edmond Sylvester Alpha, donc, start high-level engagement with political parties, government agencies, and international partners as way for strengthening electoral integrity and build trust ahead of the 2028 election. And according to the Commission, the engagement will focus on professionalism, transparency, and addressing stakeholder concerns for ensure credible electoral process in the country. And Sundu.
I think that is a step in the right direction, because make you always say when once somebody don't, enter into that office, and like we told the about, Edmond Sylvester Alpha, a lot of questions there about incredibility, allegedly, because me they say allegedly, because I not see the proof. That was the area I was saying, if really the opposition, for me, the opportunity we then be get, like that appointment committee, una go there, una go display una facts about this person, yeah? Then secondly, una go na the world of parliament, una put them out, we get something for say, but this all done allegedly. So if you don't come and say one call on the political actors.
Well, you're saying the appointment committee and the committee make up of the ruling and the opposition at parliament.
That is what they're saying.
And during an interview, then states the obvious.
That is what I'm saying.
Okay.
But because they were not there, I would say would have been the Mohamed Bangura. He was not there to put the allegations where the opposition they say this were the alleged issues against him. It was not there to say.
So the letter or the press release where they put out not enough.
No, for me, the presence, bring it out and argue it. Because the man you go say, then say, if you asserts, must prove. That is what I was expecting. You argue me, I argue, say, now you do so, then we able to explain. Yeah, now that's what they say, but the opportunity was not there. So for me, if they don't say they call on all the registered political parties and the electoral management bodies for letting go and chart the way forward about how the 2028 elections will be free and transparent, that is what we're expecting. And I want to encourage the opposition. You have more role to do in governance and you are part of governance. Go and do the needful. A lot of engagements for be done. Boycotting, yes. For me, I always go to the former president. It's no longer fashionable. You can go, and if I boycott, not to follow it take 2-3 days. You can boycott within that sitting. Parliament is sitting. You can boycott. You can walk out, but you can come back. And now we make this thing clear. For say boycott, if a part of it don't mean say it for be prolonged. Now within the bill, like where you talk about this, for example,
what if they choose for do them this way?
No, that is what I'm saying. It was not supposed to be done like that. We need for the say these facts. We all understand. Now I think the world they now not a world for say that is why we are educated. For let we able for know exactly. Boycott is for example, if they be in a parliament, this chief minister bill, you walk out of the parliament. Doesn't mean you should go and sleep.
So you for take part in other proceedings?
Yes, you for take part, but you boycott on that particular bill. Let we educate to people on this. On such issues, you boycott, you walk out. But that don't mean say you for left the other job then.
But this time around they said they boycott government.
So it is wrong. That is the wrong part. And let we educate to people in that area for say, or no, that is our own way of doing it. It don't overdo. It don't overdo. So we encourage them back. Go and engage the necessary body like where it don't the ECSL boss don't call now. Go sit down with them. When I bring camp system. Maybe they say this, if for project we result on the screen, once they finance we get people the way they support with the international community like EU, other bodies and support that kind of thing. Let the opposition be say, okay, want this for happen. Even though they part of the tripartite end, have they listened to the peace commissioner? Like most of the reforms they already talk about, they make it on the good governance. A call on the government, and they use this medium for call on government, let them able for can explain to the people, like through the Ministry of Information and Civic, like when they do town hall meeting, because we are now getting flip-flop information. The opposition is saying 10% has been implemented, the government is saying 80%. But one forgets a national call, who say all stakeholders, journalists, civil society, other stakeholders can be in that call. For let we understand the pathway, how the process don't go, how far they don't able for implement. Let the public understand, because we're in limbo now. We need to understand whether they say this and whether they say that. Now individually can't then talk. So one for year from the government now, let them get a whole, not on press briefing. Okay. Let them get a whole town hall meeting. Let them call people, wait for understand exactly how far this implementation on.
Yeah, Toby.
One of the things why Sierra Leone as a country still we under a lot of underdeveloping issues now that people know they do this for the interest of this country. People are not honest to their conscience, and people are not owning to accountability and responsibilities. The issue about the ECSL commissioner, it don't start a couple of terms now. And I say this the last term, but many people feel dissatisfied and say, I don't say that. APC as a political party condemn the
appointment.
I don't know if I come to the appointment. It's the issue about force past the post and the PR system. Now they are using the PR system for ask all of them parliamentarians, something which they condemned. Because if this members of parliament.
Then condemn them, but na something that we perhaps they use. They condemn them at the initial stage, but they are using it now.
That is exactly what it comes. Something which they condemned, but now they use them for tell all of them parliamentarians not for being into governance.
So you're saying they'll use the same system for telling parliamentarians they're not for doing governance?
If it was forced past the post, then parliamentarians are representing a constituency.
Even before the PR system, or the opposition with the boycott, parliament.
But not this long, and now planning for stage a peaceful protest as then described. But many people will tell you that in Africa, there is nothing like peaceful protest in Africa, because it must result. You get people who are for take the laws in their hand.
You go hijack the whole process.
Yeah, but again, let we also learn for expect agreement and dialogues. The issue of the tripartite committee now for ensure say a lot of elections irregularities be stopped before we go into the next elections. They also establish the peace unity agreement. So all of these, we have processes where the main opposition with the thing say all of these processes for followed before we even get an appointment of an ECSL commissioner. Was the process duly followed? For constitutionally, process we are duly followed. For constitutionally, based on the constitution, the president will get the rights for nominate the ECSL commissioner based on the constitution. But in respect of an agreement that was between government and the main opposition party, also these are documents that need to be respected. But now they don't boycott parliament sittings. There is an important issue now with parliament need for deliberate on. But APC are not in parliament.
But they recently get a meeting with the speaker regarding the boycott and for make the return to parliament.
But the stance where they're not going to return until the appointment of Edmond Alpha be revoked and then go to dual processes on which they may get in a unity agreement. But again, Mario, for me, I don't think, say, as a country, this will be the primary focus right now, looking at the economic situation in the country. In respect of the minority of APC in parliament that have a lot of contributions to do, even when they're a minority. I have friends Ghana in politics. They get minority, the opposition in a minority in Ghana parliament. But if you see when I want in the debates, it gives you joy. And you find out, say, they are thinking Ghana. Okay. So in our own case, it's quite different as of now. So for me, I think if the main opposition party get the interest of this country as then speakers, then various speakers, then go and talk on different radio stations, their point is legitimate because they feel like, say, this now which we agreed on, let's go by this agreement. But if one of the party also want to violate what in the constitution say, then there has to be a round table dialogue. But distancing themselves from governance will not help in the progressive one of this country.
And now you're round up with this. The board mentioned something about the APC using the PR system in their lower level elections. He said this time I can say, let we come to the public and educate the public. The lower level election we then do, you see Cotton Tree, you see Okada, and it's not somebody faced on the ballot paper. You see, this is not some of the things we need for the educate people. If you don't begin to say the PR system is not good, but you are using it on your own election.
But it's not the system where the country they use
now. No, you deviate from it. That is a way.
So if you stand your ground, say the system not good, even after election.
So this is not a lower level election. You don't get nothing for do with the country. This is not a lower APC lower level elections. Where they do you say you don't condemn the PR system. You use the system where you want. Put somebody in face on the ballot paper, or you go put cotton tree.
So you think that because of the PR system make them use those symbols?
But they are against it. Just like question.
You think that because of the PR system they use in the country make them use those
symbols?
Well,
I will say so.
At the lower level.
Yeah, because I will say. It's practical. Look, if I dey against what thing are not correct, I'm not going to use that on my lower level. I stand on the ground saying, I'll first pass the post, I will use. Like put somebody Marion face on the ballot paper. But you go for put Cotton Tree, Okada and the like, meaning that the PR system doesn't support the way or the other.
They not state that thing at the PR system
they
use at the
lower level election. Even my sister, I say, Lord, we don't do things like we don't understand. It is logical.
But what they not state them?
But it is on their ballot paper.
Say that the PR system they use.
It is on their ballot paper because we not put Mario in face on a position where it value for, meaning you don't support the PR system, a way or the other. That's my opinion.
Your opinion.
That's it.
Okay, we'll pick calls now. We go first call on the phone. Good morning. Your name or side you call from?
Yeah, good morning. This is Abakar from
Bakar, go ahead.
Always I see, I really listen to where politicians think that they always try to protect themselves. So that first law where they tell me the one for the president, vice president, for be protected. If you go to America, you check criteria for that. One, the judiciary is independent. All different parties will be independent. Then the next day, the finance, the person were in the appoint as financial, they didn't check. They said they're independent because all what they do now for protect the country. First of all, like the president or the vice president, go they on top of the situation in a way that where they do bad things, they go get for protect them. And if you watch His Excellency the President don't travel so much. If you watch the way the people the way they will be and what they reflect to the people then, it's different. And then we don't set up commission of inquiry. When are them will be discussed? Why now this time and they tell you about deal for go pass Sana?
Thank you.
Then let's say again come to it we brought at the time of divert to PR to the APC.
You 1 minute long.
I think get it wrong all over. Soon to get it wrong. Thank you.
079994993. Call and make your contribution inside the show regarding the issues we don't discuss so far. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Yeah. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Pamusa di Kona Gazan.
Yeah, go ahead, Pamusa.
And what I want to talk about the Wataki, and we tell the security there, Bokubo Kutengi for them good work, good and don't do. But for me, on thinking, for like somebody just load them in the air, can't offload them. Now, other man country, then he left for offload and your own country. I think say them people that they must get link now Wataki day. So for this, me they beg the security. For let them do a thorough investigation concerning that Wataki. They want make all the time that drugs there. We don't market to country today to bad way. Let them investigate the proper one. So we tell them Bokubo Tenki. So for this, then law left. They law go to this Edmond Alpha or I don't know. I forget how they call her, and meet the big government with the opposition. Please let them come to one. For let them know how this country. The country don't market bad to God. This not the market to country. Government going to parliament, opposition not going to parliament. Let's ask government now. This good for the country or good for them?
Thank you.
So now me concern this.
Okay. 079994993. Now the number for call. They pick more calls inside the show this morning. It is the second segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Yes,
yes, go ahead.
I want to ask Segal Unions, this constitution, what then they deal with, and the three parties, what they don't decide to. I want me as Segal Union make honest mind for me they know say, why is somebody don't sign something for me they agree to that one day? I think say that the basic then for the try for go combine the two for make them succeed to the mission where they want to. But if you know that people then they blame the opposition, but for today the other side, but people they no one agree to that. And the other thing I want to about this deportation. The West African country, they Sierra Leone, Senegal, Mauritania, they want the habit for deport people. Then Sierra Leone been don't do it before the 70, 72, 74, they up to 75. To Guineans. And but what I want doing at the Fulaman then they pick. Now that are the against Sierra Leone, Fulaman then they are win at Sierra Leonean then. Then the one the way they come and the Guineans, not to say Fulaman no more they are.
Okay.
And yonder back na the same team, Mauritania back then they pick the Fulaman then they bring there. Senegal back na the same team. What in a this team? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide you before make you do things more fine.
Thank you, Suleiman. We'll pick more calls, but before that, do you want a natural tea that refreshes your body? Looking for something healthy and gentle on digestion? Want a tea that keeps you feeling fresh all day? Our tea is your answer. Made from naturally grown tea leaves, it's healthy, refreshing, and easy on digestion. With 100 tea bags in every pack, there is always more to enjoy and share. Our tea, natural freshness in every sip. Brought to you by Kyle. We'll pick more calls inside the show. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Badis Nadilayo.
Yes, go ahead.
You know, Pale Allah help in this country. you know, let Allah make we will talk through in this country. You see, between the APC and the SLPP, APC they do this, and if it come to people all gains, if you bring ballot box right now, even the one who vote for SLPP right now, he tell us say, "Ebo, now una vote." But to God, if you not take it, they slap you. You know, some of them here, APC just they do no more. Una let them pray God no more. Una get long life for well body. The way APC get for all a governance. You know, the one that we get for the alive, they get for the talk, because we not go with the good soul.
Okay.
You know, some of them here, APC just the brand no more. You know, let them know yes. Because nothing where they agree on. Nothing where they agree on. You know, when they can compare, say, hey, that other woman where they choose with this one. There's not two different people. That woman, the way he make the election, he pull results.
Thank
he
you.
Pull the data. When you go right now, you see everything about the election we do. Right now, go Google. If you see this past election, you see anything.
Thank you.
So two different people. You know, some of them say, hello, they left here, a bit here. You know, when somebody agree on something, we're not going to that. Not about except APC, the Fredo. You know, I'm not to say SLPP, therefore,
thank you. Please more stick to 1 minute call time. One for pick other calls inside the show, as we know even gets enough time again. Hello, good morning.
Morning. I'm inside at the call from Central.
Side, go ahead.
So do they talk about retired heads of state, the benefits, like I say, the sitting governments are favor they do to let people live. It is not so. Well, now your constitution, provision day, when person retire as president, up to almost medical trips you forget, almost security you forget, almost vehicles you forget, almost vehicle you forget, as an unofficial vehicle, up to the secretariat where they said, they tell you about the rank of the officers everybody day. These are not the favor. The only thing is African leaders are greedy. When they can company they can like office, they know to follow up Putin is supposed to get a company. I had the crisis, so not to say a new thing, not to favor. One of the top politicians in this country gets in favor of people that they do it. Even politicians, they talk like a in favor than they do. We're paying them. That's also a mother building. Now we get out. Now we buy food for gas. Now we get money for travel.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, so let's pick 3 more calls inside the show before we wrap up. But before that, do you want a coffee that wakes you up instantly? Looking for smooth, aromatic taste you can enjoy anytime? Need energy to stay active all day? Our cafe has got you covered. It's 100% pure, smooth, and aromatic, keeping you energetic and active all day. Just add hot water and enjoy a bold cup that fits perfectly into your busy lifestyle. Our cafe, stay energetic, stay active all day. Brought to you by Kyle. We'll pick 3 more calls. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Sister Marion, good morning.
Good morning. Your name outside the call from?
Mohamed Pobafos.
Mohamed, go ahead.
Thank you very much for the program. Sister Marion, me know what my problem? This drugs are in catch you. For me, wallahi, anybody can catch you to drugs right. The latest ERM for Gyan, they let him get 60 years because the first gentleman, when the retired President BO, he don't announce for say this enough is enough. Make it not do again. Any day they call this thing. Go na fit able. You know what they make God way people and they go get for go jail people and go get for put people in the hellfire because for the deny God tells you no do this. You do one. Now who say after God na leader? Why make them go count the tea boku? Me, let them know what the nationality or this that hey. You na citizen of Sierra Leone, you na for anybody then catch. What's he deny the president the word? Let them treat and according to how you do.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sister.
Yes.
God bless.
Yeah. 2 more calls, 079994993. Call and make a contribution inside the second segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
Sorry,
yes.
very sorry.
Okay.
Good morning, Marion.
Good morning. Your name outside the call from?
Namta from Central.
Yeah, Namta, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry for the back.
It's
feedback.
Okay,
yeah. My sister, let me switch you, Marion. I listen the Lion. The Lion, that what do you say? If you say, boss, you say vote for SLPP, go and slap you, not true. Me, I vote for SLPP. But when SLPP don't mess up, they don't fail. And they tell them so they don't fail. SLPP don't fail polite. They don't have a bokutin. Let me party. But they don't disappoint most of we. And the Salona people. Send to APC. As opposition, my brother.
Hello. Yes, hello. You line the give you problem this morning. More pick one more call and end the show. 07999499993. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mariam Precious George.
Yes, good morning.
Howdy morning. I contact the call from Hobgon.
Contact, go ahead.
Yeah. I tell you security then 2020, let God bless them. Let God give them long life to everybody. Let them continue to do the work. Even not to process, even to the airport, to the border, outside. But they are with a beg. Let them stop for faith with fear. Let them stop. If they catch anybody, let them jail them for 100 years or 200 years. Look how many young boys they don't die for this drug business. They go portray them, Boku. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pakonte. We'll not pick any more calls again inside the show. With the wrap up, I will start with Sundu as a way of wrapping up.
Yes, I want to tell the callers and thank you. But make us start with Side. Side, I not talk like in a favor. I mean, even talk say existing laws and beyond the way Pack Babylon already introduced into the constitution. It's not a favor. Me to talk about the burden on the economy. I think so we have to look at, when somebody talk, look at the other side, because I don't find out say we can there we talking it's a way good, but one way not the favor you go talk other thing. And I talk like my favor anyway. The other caller we talk say the PR system. I they say this again, I repeat. If the APC really they against the PR system, not for use a method in the elections, let them put people in ballot face now the ballot papers, meaning they are against the the PR system. The other caller we talk about, jailing people 60 years, then per content say 100 years. This not the law way they now they don't tell you say if they catch person, they can jail them and they cut the way they for that. And one for tell the ABO authorities and all other people where the man we porous border them, where we refer to the loose border area, may them do them work effectively. On the area of this person we talk about in the 70s, if they talk about deporting people, Sekou Touré don't do more than everybody in this country here. Now this country I don't see they deport Guineans. We tell we they not deal with Sekou Touré, whether you na Fula, whether you na Madingo, but you there against in government. And we talk about Fula, we look at the national na Guinea. We tell you say the Fulas and Boku past all other nationals them. So for me, I need to just cherry pick. But we talk about deportation, Salon, I think say that way they tell we talk about permits. Where we all meet permits, where you not get permits, then go pull you under shaking term. That might be the law. If you not get, me say if they call right now for let we begin look at with people and I say people that we not supposed to live in a free zone or we not get proper documentation where they can cause so much trouble. Let we say begin do the same. Yeah, I'm there for that day. We're not xenophobic. Yeah. Okay. So like concept we talk about 100 years, we are against drug. The laws and if my 100 years them for jail you, we agree and where they do so. So the judiciary don't they step up the game. And like my brother talk about this drug, if they want for destroy them, may the country say they don't destroy this tramadol. Let not go under the carpet.
Thank you. Toby.
Sorry, thank you very much, and Marian, as we almost come to the end of this conversation, I think we still need for do more in the area of bringing all parties and the ruling government, because there is no way an existing government go work without involving the opposition, because then they've got significant rules for playing governance. But will the absence mean anything to the country? That is another question where the political parties of APC need for answer. So the issue of the fight against drug, we can only curtail it, but for stop and one time, it is very difficult. We'll minimize that in this part of the world. But again, it all has to do with how we security apparatus go add more into the vigilance we don't do. And in the issue of the ECSA Commissioner engaging high diplomatic meeting for start in work fine one, it is commendable, because these are all things in predecessors they may not do. And it starts in a right footing. But I'm also expecting that the ECSL commissioner should have formally forget to talk with APC. Soon make some very good points. And I think instead of APC boycotting governance, structures. I think let them provide things will make them feel like say Edmond Alpha is not the right person for lead with elections in 2028.
Thank you so much, Toby and Solomon Sundu, for joining the show this morning. Thanks to everybody who make the show possible. DJ Wonder give technical support in the studio, Abubakar Bendu, and so this is Semikuna So live on Facebook. The producers of the show, Fatma Talebi and Reginald Brian Ojekutusoya, executive producer Teresa Thomas. Until tomorrow, we will go join you again with another edition of the Epic Morning Show. Marion Precious George will say, have a beautiful day and tata.